man. This new episode of Playa Politics, man. We back.
Man, we back. Man, appreciate it. Once again, appreciate y'all, man. TikTok, YouTube. Y'all folks be tripping on TikTok, man. I love it. I'm at the point I don't even care what y'all say. I love it.
Yeah.
Keep coming through, so I'm embracing it all. So
yeah, definitely.
But anybody that watches, we appreciate it. Anybody that comment, I like I said, I don't care what you say. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now, so let me find out what you look like. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we ain't gonna never find it out.
Because I'm an equal opportunity roaster, so
Yeah.
You get me, I'm gonna get you back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We putting ourselves out here, man. And to be critiqued, and you know what I'm saying, people get on this, so you gotta take it for what it is, but
it's all love, man.
She go two ways though, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's all love out here, man. We
appreciate it. Go two ways though. It go two ways.
Yeah.
That motherfucker go two ways now.
Yeah, man. But we love it. We appreciate everybody, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, You know what I'm saying? Tell a homeboy. Y'all just come through, man. We appreciate the love, man. Door always open around here, man. For real.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not a. Let me preface this by saying this: we are not a woman bashing channel.
Nah,
this is not something we get off on like some of these other channels. Like you got a lot of channels out there, they get off on this kind of stuff. But
we actually pro women, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, I'm nobody on this earth is above getting called out. Nobody.
Yeah.
Male, female, white, black. I don't care your religion. Nobody's above getting called out. But with this situation in particular, I think there's a bigger story behind it. It's more in depth than just what's on the surface. You know what I'm saying? Just in case y'all wonder, we talking about the BSimone situation. Who BSimone never bothered me until she became successful. Yeah. And I applaud anybody's success. I don't care. You make it out here. Mm-hmm. Great. Like, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
It ain't easy to make it out here. But and I've seen men and women do this. When you turn into now I'm up here, y'all down here, and you give off that energy, even if you don't directly say it. Mm-hmm. If you give off the energy like I'm up here, I can't deal with folks down there type energy. That it seems like that always comes back to haunt people.
Yeah.
Who give off that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Male or female. This ain't just about her or women per se. I've seen rappers get on the first album, second album, talking like, "Hey, y'all niggas wish y'all was me," and then an album later they with us. You know what I'm saying? They back in shopping at Walmart and all this other stuff.
They back humble, man.
They back humble. You know what I'm saying? So to me, you just always there's nothing wrong with being braggadocious when you make it, but it's the energy. I think people, when you make it, you gotta be careful of the energy you put out there to the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
to me, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Well, we're gonna play the video first, and then let y'all see what we talking about. Why she getting a lot of backlash shit. We gonna play the video, then I'm gonna give you what I feel about the shit.
All right.
Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. You work hard, you have money. I get it. I need an entrepreneur. I need somebody that understands my mindset. Somebody that has the same lifestyle.
My finances. The budgeting, you see how I am. Nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it to spend. The liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account.
Hey, they was wrong for that music at the
end. Yeah.
They were wrong for that.
Sorry.
They were wrong for that.
I don't know what it is, Shawty, with her, Shawty. It just, it's just some people that you just don't like, Shawty. She just seems so fake to me, man.
I get it.
her whole little get up, that shit just kind of like, it just seems fake. It don't seem genuine, shawty. It just seems like somebody just putting on an act to me. I ain't saying it's true or not, but I'm just saying.
No. I get what you're coming from. Yeah,
it just feel forced, man. Like every time I hear her, it's always sound like some manufactured ass answers and I need an entrepreneur and all. Ain't nothing wrong with your preference. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want. No. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it seems like everything she do, it just seems like some performative shit. Like she just performing all the time. Every time I hear her, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know I can't put my finger on it, but it's just like, and then it's just like the shit that she talking about. It's like, man, listen, you took a little rough spell, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? It just the way you acting like, man, we got shop at H&M.
What like that and that's the energy I'm talking about. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Choose your words correctly, because at that point, you shitted on a lot of people.
A lot for no reason.
Because H&M. If you go to H&M, let's say you going out that night, and you want to fly a little outfit, you might spend. Let's say you do shirt, pants, and a jacket or something.
Yeah.
You might spend $100, maybe.
Yeah.
But depending on what you get, if it's on sale, it just depends on what it is. You could come out the whole thing with, $75.
Yeah.
But good chance $100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My whole point of being fly is looking fly.
Yeah.
That to me, that's.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
that's what, and because I'm saying in my mind, I'm sitting here like, okay, you can still buy something ugly at Bloomingdale's though.
But that's what I'm saying. See, the answer, that's what I'm talking about.
That's a weird thing to say. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like with the answer that she said, it just like shouted. Like, you know how lame that shit sounded. So like,
right
now I gotta go back. I gotta go shop at H&M. Like, shouted. It's motherfucker getting shit out the thrift store.
Facts. They got
like it's motherfucker making shit happen out of Walmart. That shit don't have nothing to do with.
Bro, I went to we went to the Salvation Army a month ago.
Yeah,
a couple months ago, and I want them people. I like if I go to Goodwill Salvation Army, I'm trying to find that one thing, because one time I found like an old Nike track jacket from like the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing that stopped me from buying it was like an extra large. Like I needed at the most a large. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, and I used to watch a show a while ago that used to be on Netflix. It was a guy that would go thrifting to find like these pieces. Like maybe it was a certain type of leather jacket, maybe it was a certain type of jeans, because you can go anywhere and find anything. You know what I'm saying? So I went. So we'll go every now and then. Just you never know what you can find in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I remember going in there and I've seen families shopping in there, like mom, dad, kids. And I'm talking about they got a cart full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some people have to shop like that.
Yeah.
But if you know how to dress, I you know what I'm saying? I didn't see my lady go thrifting and come out with an outfit. You like, God damn, so like, I didn't see that coming. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And we go out, like, you know what I'm saying? So
you'll be surprised how many people that have a lot of money doing shit like that. Like that's what I was saying about the answer that she gave. It just like, like that shit was just so materialistic. Like I understand that's your lifestyle, but the way she said the shit, like shit that she say to me, it didn't
come out good. And then with that, I don't know if you heard the whole interview. The whole interview. See,
I can't stand too much. I can't stand too much.
Well, this is the only way I saw it, because one of the ladies I follow on YouTube did a video on the other parts of that interview.
Yeah.
How BSimone was a bad friend to the girl who she was, talking to on the podcast, whatever. And so the men are going in on her about this part.
Yeah.
Because for one, Kevin Samuels, like he called this out like years ago, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
By her?
Yeah, by her. Like
yeah,
right before he passed, he called her out for that.
Yeah,
because she made that 9 to 5 stuff when he was still alive.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he called her out for that. Like, hey, be careful, you not what you think you are, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And then that was one of the things that a lot of people was mad at him about. So they were like, how can you say this about her, yada yada yada? And he was like, well, you know. But the other parts of the interview where I think the friend was struggling, but BSimone was up. Yeah, the friend, her friend was struggling, you know, like bad, like worse than what BSimone on, like bad, like government assistance, yada yada yada.
Yeah,
but BSimone was up like 2 million or something like that, and women were getting on her because she didn't necessarily help the girl. Like, damn, this your homegirl. How come you ain't, you know, help out, whatever? And then the girl just got an opportunity to do something. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but BSimone was jealous of her.
But did she say anything about that? Like, did she, like, what was her response? Did they talk about that? About her friend being messed up financially and what she said?
They had a whole conversation about it.
And what BSimone said?
BSimone, like that's what all the women were getting on her about. Cause every time she said something, BSimone would just be like, "Oh Jesus, Jesus," you know, just kept saying it. It was like, God, you know, in my head. Now, as men,
that nigga said, "Chase."
Yeah, she kept saying it. It was like she kept saying, "Bro, you got." I'm trying to find a video.
She just so fake to me. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man.
Video that the girl I be following broke down.
Yeah,
but I seen it the other day, and one thing I've noticed about us as men, you know, there have been. I've heard Rick Ross talk about this. I've heard Damon Dash, like Jay-Z has a line on Reasonable Doubt about it. Pretty much, basically, if I'm up, I'm bringing everybody with me. But it ain't gonna be, I'm just giving you bread. Like, I'm gonna find a spot for you to get bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's old. That's like hustler logic.
I
you know
remember,
what I mean? Like that.
I remember I was looking at some shit. I think it was something. It had something to do with like. It was probably backstage. One of them documentaries that they like Rockefeller and all them was on. And I remember it was something Dame Dad said. This shit always stuck with me.
Yeah.
He was just like, man, listen. The way this shit is, you can't be the only nigga, the only rich nigga in your whole crew. Cause when you fall, everybody fall. You know what I'm saying? Because you the only rich nigga in the crew. You know what I'm saying? So he said the best thing to do is build everybody up. So if I fall down or they take me out, I can lean on you.
Right.
And it ain't gonna be no burden on you if I like, damn, son, I gotta get him and half it out. No, you can give me a little piece, Home give me a little piece, he can give me a little piece and build me back up and everybody be straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what Jay-Z said. We can all be each other's crutches. You know what I'm saying? That was Jay-Z said.
Exactly.
And even with Kevin Hart, like, you know, people dog out Kevin Hart. But one of the things I admire Kevin Hart for so much is that he brought his crew.
I always respect Home for that shit.
All of them.
All
the niggas rich doing whatever it is they
I always respect him and LeBron for that shit, man.
But LeBron too. Yeah, absolutely. LeBron too. Like, because if you think about it,
I respect them boy for that shit, man.
Like, why not though?
Why not? I just can't stand no nigga who just want to be the main nigga.
The only one.
I hate niggas like that, Shawty.
And it's a lot of dudes like that, Shawty.
Yeah, it's a and you can tell that shit, Shawty. You could tell a nigga who just want to be the guy, like
the guy.
Like, and it's just like, Shawty, if you want to be the guy, cool. Like, ain't no problem with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Shawty, we gotta play. We gotta be it's a team role. It's a team effort.
Yeah, you got to. And not the pivot, but that to me, that's one of the things Diddy messed up on.
Yeah.
Like, you wanted to be, your ego got so big, you wanted to be the guy so bad. You know what I'm saying?
There's so many niggas out there that just once they get to the point and they they tell for I want to be the guy. Once they guy, they just abuse their power, Sean.
Yeah, and then they get in situations they get mad when somebody else get attention or
and speaking of that, check out this video right here. Check out this video right here.
Cause you doing all of that extra makeup, all that extra jewelry and shit, bitch. And then you going to fucking hoochie cut the shorts knowing my nigga coming with us out. That's weird, bitch. You not my fucking friend for real, bitch. You not real.
Okay, but
it's my birthday.
First off, if that's
if
that's your nigga, he shouldn't even be looking at me.
Okay, bitch, you don't even need to be giving him a reason to look at you, bitch.
Bitch, I'm just being
me. Jeans skirt, bitch.
Bitch, I'm just being me. Why are you yelling? Like, it's not even that
my
deep.
feelings hurt, bitch. You supposed to be a real bitch and you trying to look better than me.
Okay, the fuck,
bitch,
what you wanted me to wear? Some fucking hand-me-downs and some corduroys,
no,
bitch?
The fuck? You should have put on a jean skirt or some fucking leggings or something, or some baggy jeans, bitch. You know you got more body than me. That's not right, cuz. That's wrong.
Bitch, that's not wrong. Bitch, that's how you mad.
That's fucked up because we supposed to be enjoying my birthday. And I can't even enjoy my birthday because you're looking
how are you going to allow what I have
better than me?
How are you going to allow what I have on to make you feel a type of way on your birthday?
Like, every time we go in the spot, they're looking at you or they're looking over me. Like, that's not how it's supposed to be.
Oh my
It's
God.
my birthday. On my fucking birthday, bitch.
That shit, shout it. Listen, man. That shit was the most hated. It ain't even a word to describe how much of a hater that shit was. Like, I would immediately, if I had advice for her, get the fuck off around her, child. I'm telling you right now. That shit that's ridiculous, child.
That's scary. That's a Tubi movie waiting to happen.
Exactly, but that's a damn
that's a Tubi movie waiting to happen. So for real,
knock on wood. That's somebody who, they will
crash
take you out, man. Yeah,
they will crash out.
They will take you out, man,
and go to jail about it too. Be like, you know. Hey, matter of fact, the title of this should be "Friends" with a question mark. That should be titled.
Okay, that's the title of this shit. Then shit.
Friends with a question mark.
But it's just like, could you ever been around a nigga that you, like, when you hear him, like, he'll be saying it in joke, like he be joking and shit, but if you be looking at the shit like,
man,
oh no,
I can't be real specific, but there was a time I was trying to do something. When I was younger, and this dude shot it down. I'm talking about from the time I was talking, and it wasn't something that was like out of this world. Like, it was just something simple. It was something that, you know, to progress. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something I was good at. You know, he was like, man, you ain't never gonna do that, man. You know, I was like, and it threw me off because I'm like, in my mind, like, why wouldn't you want me to? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you say it like that, Sean?
Like, it just.
And that forever made me check myself.
Yeah.
When people came to me with good news about something.
Yeah.
Like, because ultimately, that's just somebody who mad at themselves or whatever. It ain't necessarily about you. It could be, but it ain't necessarily about you. But that's like when people come to me with like, they good news. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what I got going on, it's like, oh, that's dope. Like, that means you... Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why? Like, I don't understand why you don't want nobody that you cool with, considered a friend, even if it's just an associate. Like, I don't know. You know, there's a lot of people I don't know like that. We cool, but I don't know like that. But if they tell me they got to win, hey, bro, that's dope. Like, that's a win. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
like, any nigga that's succeeding or doing anything like that,
anybody.
I don't understand how would you feel like. Why would you feel like?
Yeah.
I just don't understand shit like that, so
I don't get it either. I don't get it either.
Like niggas in my crew, like I can't, cause I feel like I always had a we mentality. So I'm like, if you win shit, I'm winning shit.
Right.
Cause I know what kind of nigga that I fuck with. So I know niggas that if he down won't, you know what I'm saying, he stepping up, but he leveling up. Home gonna try to bet it down, pull a nigga up.
Right.
Even if it just down some words, you know what I'm saying? Nigga just, yeah, boy, listen, this how you do this and this. You gotta soak that shit up and stop being a fucking hater. Like, that's why I told you, Charlotte. Told you, Charlotte. Haters, we let these niggas infiltrate the whole fucking society.
Yeah, I mean, to the point now where it's just completely...
It's normal to be a hater.
It's a thing now.
it's niggas that get money off being haters, so.
Absolutely.
That's about their fame and all that shit, so.
Yeah, absolutely. That's their job. That's what a critic is for the most part.
Yeah, but see, a critic is, it's the difference between constructive criticism and just a fucking hater. Like, if you say, okay, let's say you are damn a sport critic, and you talking about, let's say you talking about Kevin Durant. You like, shit, hey man, he a great player, but hey, I think he need to work on it damn rebounding, and he need to
that's critique.
Yeah, and then that's critique. Like you saying, hey, he a great player. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I think he can do this better, do this better. That constructive criticism.
But if nigga say he trash,
nigga just, hey man, I can't stand that nigga, man. Like you bring your personal shit in.
Yeah,
you just a fucking hater. Like you just a flat out hater.
I agree.
And that's what I'm saying. Like it's a lot of niggas, and it's a lot of niggas that be in niggas circle that just be like, you gotta. I think this one of my damn lessons to a nigga. You gotta watch this shit. You gotta listen to how nigga act, how nigga respond to shit you say.
Right.
You feel me? Like some niggas, like if a nigga ain't supporting this shit, or niggas ain't damn. If I don't feel like you happy about this shit, I don't care what it is. I can't be around you, Sean. I can't, Sean. Because I'm gonna be happy with everything you do. Anything you do, but that what's up. Why yeah.
Absolutely. But and I think the reason why it hit so hard on that video, and even the BSimone video, because both of those videos, people made videos and wrote long captions about it. Was that it was women?
Yeah.
Women nowadays is we girls, women first and all this stuff. And to see this kind of stuff, it doesn't make it look good, because it's like, dang, women, like, dang, so why y'all, what's the issue with your homegirl looking better or being better? And that's why I said that BSimone shit is so much deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, men are in competition to a certain extent.
Yeah.
We're in competition for the moment. So we're in competition, like, in sports, we're in competition for 4 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? After the game over with, we can go out, you know what I'm saying, trip out about it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think Halliburton's celebrating with SBA right now. But it's gonna come a time where they like, hey man, hey, cool.
Congratulations,
congratulations, like, whatever. It's like that's the spirit of competition. But like I said, men's competition should be within the parameters of the rules and regulations of a game, or we going for the same spot in the company. Okay, cool. Whoever lose, you lose. Whoever win, you win. All right, cool. Next time, you know what I'm saying? That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Whereas with women, it's like, and I've been saying this for a long time. Again, this is not no female back, but I've been saying for a long time, this is what I've noticed with women. Women are bad at taking L's, bro.
Yeah. They
are so bad at taking L's. And it could be a quick L. I'm not talking like your life over with, but they feel like it's a 16-game season.
But see that I don't mean to cut you out. That's what I mean about men accepting women shit. We accept this with some women shit. Mm-hmm. Like, just like you said, women harder at taking L, cause they don't really take nothing like that.
No,
men, but as soon as you down 13, you taking L.
You taking L, bro. What it is.
Now these young niggas ain't taking no L. They ain't even trying. Ain't even trying to take no L.
Yeah, and that's
what I'm saying.
Problem. Yeah, that's a big problem with young men and men in general. Yeah, I agree.
By the time you get 21, most niggas that I knew, by the time you got 21, you don't took some L.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't got this. Absolutely. You don't got damn Joan, all kind of shit.
But look at also what happened with so let's say you got the athletes. The athletes are the dudes we know get the biggest wins in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like the star athlete. You know what I'm saying? They the star athlete. They win the championships. They in the newspaper. Yada yada. And everything is good for them in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let's say out of 100 star athletes across the nation, right?
Yeah.
They go to college. Only about 20 to 30 of them really keep winning.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? The rest of them start taking, and a lot of them take them L's hard when they get to college, and college don't go the way they think it should, and all this stuff. And then out of them 20 or 30 that succeed in college, 10 of them succeed in the pros.
That's what I'm saying. And then, because you got to think, it ain't just them. It ain't just them not receiving L's. It's people around them not damn giving them L's. Like, you know, we're going to make sure that nigga don't get no L. You know what I'm saying? These all ticket out them motherfuckers. Then he get to college. You got to understand, you did a man in your little small town.
Right.
Shit. This young nigga right here, he was the man in his small town too.
Exactly.
And this nigga right here, and this nigga right here.
If you go to UGA, if you go to Alabama, if you go to Ohio State, if you play basketball at Arizona, UCLA, or UConn,
them niggas don't know nothing about your school.
Yeah,
don't know nothing about you.
Hey man, I was number 1 in Texas. Nigga, I was number 1 in Florida. What? So what?
Nigga, and then it gonna be a nigga come out that motherfucker. Nigga, I was number 1 in the country.
Yeah.
What you talking about, nigga?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Then the dude that's number 1 in the country get lit up by a nigga from a small town in Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, hey, who is this man? Who is this nigga?
But like, I don't even know you.
And we don't know him, but we picked him up because we saw a film. And we like,
and home gonna missile your ass. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta think about that. Then you go, oh, wow, I was 5 hell in college, boy. Everybody did the NBA. I mean, it's NFL, my nigga. I don't care about that shit.
Yeah,
nigga, I've been 5 for 15 years. Give a fuck about that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't mean nothing.
Hey, real quick, I was watching something about Ed Reed. And I said, I know Ed Reed done fucked up a lot of people rookie season, boy.
Mm-hmm.
I know he done humbled a lot of rookies.
Hey, that's just like you always see when you hear about the interview about the rookies and shit, when they always say, I just it was just so how fast they were, man.
Yeah.
I was looking at some and he said, man, listen, the linemen the same speed at the linebacker in college.
Yeah.
Nigga said a defensive lineman to walk you down just like a linebacker.
Like a linebacker. Yep.
And nigga said the linebackers are like the safeties.
Yep.
And the safety fast like the cornerback.
Yeah, the cornerback. And the cornerback's faster than the wide receivers.
So them niggas don't care about you breaking records in down Bowling Green or some shit.
But guess what though? That competition is on the field.
Yeah.
Once them boys, once the whistle blow in the game over with, guess what they go do? Shake hands. All right, exactly. If there's beef, cool, because that type of stuff happens. But you know what I'm saying? Them dudes, you know, it's like, all right, bro, it's a good game. These like what I saw in those 2 videos was just like, Shawty, you took an L for the. Mind you, the young lady driving the car got a man.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's her day.
She got a man. Like,
it's her day. It's her birthday.
It's her birthday. Everybody with you. You got the man. Oh, girl. Even though she might be, she might look better. She might got man problems.
But it don't matter. It's your day though.
Yeah.
Them folk here to support you. Like, what's
the problem, bro?
That shit. But that's some hating ass shit. That's some shit. Well,
that shit's crazy.
Everybody to be up under me. I don't want nobody to be over me. I want somebody to be up under me.
Yeah, that shit is. Listen, y'all. Like, man, find your space and stay there.
That's scary, man. That's scary to be around somebody like that.
When I saw that, and then it was crazy because everybody in the comments, the lady that made the video about it, everybody was saying that shit like, "Hey, Sheldon, y'all need to stop being cool," because I can see that going left.
I can't see nobody because she really just told her true color. I mean, just let her true feelings come out. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I can't say you unhear that shit, Sheldon. You can't let that shit slide because it's just like you letting that shit like that grow. It's gonna get worse and worse, man.
Right.
Till she hurt your ass.
No, absolutely.
Cause she looking at her nigga look at you. So
right.
Like on her birthday.
Yeah.
So just imagine a regular day y'all going out.
Right.
Man, them folk probably be looking at her and like, can't stand that bitch, man.
It was, and that's crazy. That same thing with the BSimone thing in the interview. Her homegirl was down and out. Bro.
Yeah, I got to see that part.
And then BSimone said, Man, this is like, I don't know. It was like a couple years ago, the girl was down and out.
Yeah.
Like I said, recently, she just got a situation where she, some kind of opportunity.
Yeah.
And BSimone said at first she was jealous. Then, she felt bad about feeling that way and called her back. Tried to tell her congratulations. But she was so down on herself that she couldn't really. And I'm just sitting there like, and she was like, yeah, but you know me, I'm the one, I want everybody to be, what you said, I want everybody to be under me. I want to be able to do this for everybody and do this and this. Charlie, it seemed like you had the time to do it, what?
That's what I'm saying.
Why did you, either that or right now you in a season, dog.
Yeah.
You take, like we would consider in sports, whatever, you're having a bad season.
Yeah.
You're having a bad season.
That's it.
You got that shit for a reason, man. Like
motherfucker had a rough patch, man. It ain't no.
It's a bad season, Sean.
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is, Sean. It's a bad season.
Your homegirl in a badder patch than you.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about damn? You can't shop at H&M. Shawty probably can't shop at Walmart right now.
Facts.
And you crying and getting all this shit, and Shawty just over there like
H&M, Sean.
Motherfucker.
That shit had me tripping.
But it just every time I see her, Shawty, she always making a statement like that just hurt me, Shawty. I don't know what it is, Shawty.
Right.
I just don't like her, Shawty. I don't know what it just don't. Something don't seem that genuine about her, Shawty.
Bro, she about to bad K Michelle. Lord.
Yeah. Man. Oh my God.
I don't worry about it. I ain't gonna even. I didn't even want to talk about her because
I'm not even going down that road.
All I'm saying is, y'all, while she's talking, I'm talking about K Michelle real quick. While she's talking in her interview with Cam Newton, look at the disgust on Cam Newton's face, and he's trying to hide it. He's trying so hard to hide. Like you could tell, he got to a point where he's just like, okay.
It's a couple women that's in a area for me that I just don't know what it is. It just
I'd rather not hear him talk.
It's like an accumulated. It's like an accumulated thing.
It's an accumulation. Absolutely. Yeah.
It just every time I hear you, just like shut
absolutely.
Up, man.
She won up.
Shut up, Sean. Like as soon as I see her, Sean.
She and there are people. Like I said, I'm keeping it across the board. I'm keeping it fair. There are people that seem like they're just hard to be around.
Yeah, yeah.
But for long periods of time. I ain't talking about just in an interview or something. It just seemed like there are people that's just like
a long stretch. You just
just like after a while, you just like,
I can't do this shit, Sean. Like
why are you like
it ain't enough amount of money, Sean. Like even if let's say you in a rough patch, like we said. You're in a rough patch, and now this motherfucker got the funds and the means to them, you know what I'm saying? Right. Paying bills and shit like that. You gotta be around this nigga so you can, do what you gotta do. You should be figuring out something else, man. Cause like, you can't say how you do this shit, right? And that lead up right in the puffy. You know what I'm saying? That lead up right in the puffy. Like, okay.
I don't know what this means. For y'all that don't know,
but
they dropped most of the charges.
I got it right here.
Okay,
they got They say Diddy may have secured a big legal win as the prosecutors are dropping multiple charges, specifically kidnapping, attempted arson, aiding and abetting, and certain sex trafficking charges. And that's the question I've been asking the whole time. Like, Shawty, why is this nigga in the feds?
Yeah.
Why? Like, he in the feds just being a freak ass nigga.
Yeah, that was why.
Like, it's like
those charges are why he in the feds, and they couldn't prove shit.
Like, I'm looking at this
shit. That's exactly what they saying. Yeah.
And he had a RICO. He the only nigga on that motherfucker.
He the only one. And they specifically said they can't charge it. Like, there's not a case with most of the RICO charges. And we like, yeah, we know. Like,
yeah.
And again, I asked this lady the other day. I said, do you even think we're in this place where Diddy is on trial and all this stuff, and he doesn't hit Cassie?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if he never puts hands on that woman or any other woman for that fact, or he's not the, he ain't trying to play mafia boss or whatever the case may be, are we even here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we even, and I know people want to take the route of, he went after the liquor company and all that. Fine. If y'all want to take that route, fine. But even still, to me, it went left for him when that videotape came.
Yeah, I mean, that really killed his public opinion.
It went left. Like, you seen that, and immediately you were like, okay, now granted,
I can believe he might.
Yeah,
I can believe he might could have did that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. The crazy thing is, there are a lot of people who think that other people don't think he was already a piece of shit. There's a lot of people that thought he was a piece of shit before this.
But I mean, we done seen it on TV shows.
The label is done. Like, nobody's signing the bad boy nowadays. No. Like, we've seen what he's done. Like, no, ain't nobody signing the bad boy. You see what he did. He was pivoting. Okay, he got the liquor brand. He trying to do his own solo stuff. He's not, so there was a lot of stuff he was doing. He trying to clean up his image too. A lot of people don't know.
But on the contrary, I don't know, because it's a sucker born every day. So
absolutely,
you could get a nigga that desperate enough, just like, man, fuck that shit. I'm signing them motherfuckers.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
Well, and then too, he still had people sign as far as like production deals. And you always gonna have that, just because. Even you can easily tell somebody, hey, I can't put you out as an artist, but I want you to help me do this album. I want you to write for my album. So, and you can get plenty of artists for that. Like, that's cut them a little check, be like, hey man, look, I just need you to work on this and that third. That's a different ball game than saying, hey, I'm about to put you out as an artist and give you this advance, work on the. That's a whole other lane right there. But I still think that like. The only thing I would say is the people. It does seem like there are people, mainly dudes, but it seems like there are some people that's defending him on some like, just let it go type shit. Like, fam.
Once you
put them hands on it, you can't let that go.
You knew they were going. You knew it was gonna be niggas like that out there.
Absolutely.
So that, you know what I'm saying? Niggas already gonna have that shit already out the way. But it's just when they dropped that video of him beating up on Cassie and all that shit. That really pushed a lot of people that was on the fence. It pushed a lot of people over, like, I don't know, man. I probably could have did this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
That's at the fire.
But see, in my head still, with that shit, I'm saying, okay, I can understand him going to jail for that.
Right.
But my nigga, that's a domestic, that's some domestic shit.
Yeah, that's domestic violence.
Nigga, you in the feds. You in the same, you get the same case that motherfucker John got and all you need. Like, come on now. I understand, and this ain't no protect black men shit. We ain't on that. But we just saying, like, when I start looking at this shit like that, it's kind of fishy, man. I'm looking at this shit like,
we're looking at this from a legal standpoint of you're charging somebody with a RICO on stuff that a person is just like. It's like trying to prosecute a bad person who's just a bad person, but it's just because they an asshole.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like
I'm trying to prosecute you for being an asshole. It's like,
like it just like I'm looking at the shit like, okay, I understand y'all saying home is a piece of shit,
right?
Just like you said, we kind of already knew that. Okay, now y'all got evidence of him doing some foul shit, like being on women and shit like that. Okay, everybody know he probably was hard to be around, but a lot of niggas like, okay, that's how he is. You know what I'm saying? They know how to work with him and all that shit like that. But when you get to the point where you beating on women, it's just like, hold on now, you on some other shit now.
Right.
But I still thought about Okay, I understand that. We understand all this, but shawty, you have to give me a reason why you put a nigga in the fucking feds.
In the feds, so yeah.
Niggas don't understand. I know niggas did. Oh man, these niggas with this street mentality and all that shit. No, man, call it what you want to call it.
Yeah.
My nigga, the feds don't do domestic violence. Yeah. They don't do shit like that.
That's not what it's for.
They don't lock people up for shit like that.
The feds is criminal organization. RICO's criminal organization.
Yeah.
That's what RICO is for. Like, it was used to take down the mafia.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. That's what that's what it's there for. You know, criminal organizations.
Yeah.
And to me, the problem with that was the more and more they had all these people talking, like, you know, Cassie and, you know, all these different people. I'm like, okay, if you getting him, that means you gotta take all them with him. Because
exactly,
if you're talking about a criminal organization, they're
organization. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Like, everybody's involved, so like,
but see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I didn't understand. Like, it was nobody talking about this shit. Nobody saying like, okay, if you said he led a criminal organization, okay, who was in the criminal organization?
Right.
Who was the foot soldier?
They didn't get none of the bodyguards. They didn't get none
of that shit. Like, who carried this shit out?
Yeah. Like I said, it seemed like now, and I'm gonna go to the point. I'm like, you know, if let's say he get off, right?
Yeah.
Or he doesn't get as much time or whatever. Now you gotta look at this, man. If you want to go the conspiracy route, like, man, they did a good job of destroying his image.
Yeah, you definitely.
Even if they didn't want him to go to jail,
that video killed the image by itself.
It was done. It was done.
It killed the image by itself.
It was done, Charlie. It was done.
All this little shit right here they doing right here, they just throwing a little extra on it, but it just.
Now I will say, at first, I'm gonna retract the statement, and I don't mind being wrong. I was saying that for a minute. I was like, he ain't. You know, ain't nobody gonna, if he get off, ain't nobody gonna fuck with him. He ain't coming back.
Yeah.
After this,
even
though I wouldn't deal with him like that, you know, I know a lot of people, it's gonna take him a minute. I just know how America works.
I know how
America works. It's gonna be some people like,
I mean, we got Trump in the White House, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I tell you everything you need to know.
I know how America is, so like, I saw what y'all did with R. Kelly.
I'm currently seeing what y'all doing with Trump.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So to say he can't make a comeback from this, I can't.
Nah,
I can't say that. So like,
because just like we said,
but it's like, you know, like.
But just like we said,
the
nigga going to jail for being freaky. Like, you can't say, well, he was in the Fed. He got locked up by the Fed and they kicked in their doors and shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay. For what though?
Yeah.
What were they looking for?
Yeah.
We said this shit when it first started. Y'all look for drugs. What the fuck he moving drugs for? Puff is a fucking billionaire.
And not only that, you looking for drugs that they're using?
It's like, okay, so what?
Gonna get him on a using charge?
Using charge. He used all this shit. All the people that y'all got in this whole this case, all these niggas were hired people.
Yeah, hire people.
They didn't kidnap nobody out the street and make these niggas do this shit. All and agreed to this shit.
Yeah, and let me say this too. There are, and again, there are people. I can't say it's one side of it. There's people who think he was able to do all this because of fear that he instilled in all these people, yada yada yada.
Okay.
Is it possible? Absolutely. I'm not.
It makes sense. It makes sense though.
It does. But I'm like, I think the thing that bothers me the most about it is we're just assuming that the women in particular just weren't down for this at all these years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no possible way they could have wanted to do any of the things they did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but they got evidence of them folk was enjoying this shit for a certain point.
And I don't think it was because they were scared or this, that, and the third. It's just like, like they seem like they
just partying, like, Sean. Like,
yeah,
they in the party space. Did the party? He's supplying all this shit. Ain't like you paying out this shit out your own pocket,
right?
So it's just like, okay, I'm supplying all this shit. Get what you want,
right?
You fall like shit. Okay, I want this. I want this. I want this. And it's just like, okay, what's the federal crime in that shit?
Right.
He just was extra nasty.
Right.
So if y'all gonna do that, boy, it's a lot of niggas finna go to trial then.
Nah, fact.
Y'all locking niggas up. Y'all getting the fed time for being freaky.
Fact.
There's a lot of these niggas finna go to jail.
And then
boy.
I'm gonna tell you what was funny too. Andrew Tate, he was on an interview and they asked him. Andrew Tate said, "Oh, what most of Hollywood doing? Oh, okay."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What y'all gonna do?
He said, "You was like, you really think Diddy the only one that's doing anything like this?" He was like, "Okay, like."
Why you think he never seen it on the tape?
Looking at him like, he was like, "Why would you think Diddy's like the?"
Like, why you think he never seen one on the tape though?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
come on, man. Like, for him to even be taping that shit is crazy. Knowing the type of nigga that's in this shit,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing the type of nigga that's in this tape,
right?
Unless they didn't know the tape was going on, then that's a whole nother thing.
Right.
If they didn't know the tape was going on, then okay. But it still ain't no federal crime, though, son.
No, not even close.
It ain't no federal crime. Like,
not even close.
I just got them secret cameras around them motherfucker. I filmed y'all niggas doing all this crazy shit. But I ain't doing that with the tapes. Ain't like I'm selling the tapes and then like that. I'm putting them up.
Right. Because they had to go in his crib to find them.
That's what they were looking for.
Yeah, it wasn't like they went to places around the nation like, hey man, he sent these out.
Yeah, what I'm saying. Like, okay.
Out there, yeah.
What okay, if you know they went in they saying they look for drugs. Okay, you look for drugs for what? Like what is the reason you look for these drugs for?
Right.
Saying he trafficking these motherfucking drugs and shit?
Right.
A fucking billionaire? Fuck out of here, man. Come on. Okay. What did he traffic the drug for? It went for money. So what, he was just selling pounds of these damn.
He just selling pink cocaine.
Come on, man. Who the fuck down snorting pink cocaine?
Yeah, it. When you really looked at the details, I'm like, this is a bad.
But I was saying that shit from the get go. I was just sitting there like
trying to prove it, so it looked bad. Like,
and we not pro perfect, but it's just like this shit is crazy. Like, for nobody to say nothing about that shit. I know a couple people were saying that shit, but it felt like they were scared to say the shit.
Right. And again, we're coming from the space of this not being RICO. That's all. That's the only place we're coming from. Like, if you want to say, he's a domestic user, you are right.
Definitely.
He's a shit person, absolutely.
More definitely.
I don't think people should work with him either. That's just me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but the RICO part beforehand.
Yeah, but to me, the RICO part never made sense. It just never. And I ain't gonna part early on in the case, especially with some of the testimony. I was like, hey, they might get him on it just because, but then I see this, and I knew something was up when the defense was like, yeah, we ain't got nobody. We good.
And then you saying the man can't get a bond.
So
you saying he can't get a bond? It's just like, why? Like, why he can't get a bond?
He a flight risk.
To go what? Like shawty.
He the crazy part. He gave them folks everything. He gave them passports, flight stuff, everything.
I just don't get the shit, man. I don't. That shit is crazy to me, shawty. It's just like, okay, he can't get a bond. I can't understand. You got him. He in court and shit like that.
Yeah,
but he can't get a bond.
Yeah,
I don't understand that. That the shit that just like, I'm like, that shit wild, man. That shit wild.
I'm be real with you. At the end of the day, bro, real talk. I think they completed the mission.
Yeah, they did. They did that. They did that when they dropped the video.
The main thing they wanted to do, I think they already did.
Yeah, but when they did that when they dropped the video though.
Absolutely.
Like once they dropped that video,
that was it.
Pretty much. Cause let's say he did get locked up. and they just dropped the video. Let's just say Puffy didn't get accused of none of this shit. He's still Puffy, he's still down, got the influence, shit like that. You drop that video right there, man, you gonna see so many damn sponsors and shit back out that shit, man.
Right.
Then you gonna see all kind of people backing out this shit.
I mean, Revolt, he had to give Revolt to somebody damn near.
He was gonna have to give Revolt in. Like, so ain't no way in hell he could have stayed the head of Revolt after that video dropped.
No, after that video, I mean, imagine like if he was still cool with Ciroc.
I think they probably would have did. They probably would have did a better job if they would have just let him stay where he was and then drop the video.
Yeah,
because then you would have had to force companies and shit like that to back out, fucking with him. And he could have been still around, but it's just like niggas been like, "Boy, I can't touch you, boy. I can't even be seen with your ass right now."
Yeah, they dropped the video before this whole thing he did with Ciroc and all them. He'd have had to give over Ciroc.
He would have had to give up all this shit.
He had to give it up. So it wouldn't have been no, we just gonna, they would have had to give that shit up. Man,
that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas don't understand. This shit right here, this just some extra shit they doing, I feel.
Yeah.
I feel they just throwing, you know what I'm saying, throwing it in the face now. But it just,
I agree.
With that tape right there, you did your damage right there. That was your damage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely agree.
Like, and for like the women, you know how that shit go. That shit up and down. Women could, man, it's still gonna be enough they're gonna fuck with them.
I seen a lady, because allegedly one of the women was 50 Cent baby mama.
Yeah.
Or it came out that was baby mama or whatever.
Mm-hmm. They put out a voicemail that
and a woman, this lady did a video about it, saying that that's the reason why there's so much hatred for 50, amongst other things. Is that she explained it in a way, and I was like, dang, that is. I was trying to think of how I would feel as a man. She was like, imagine this your child's mother, and you hear she's doing all this stuff with this nigga. And I was like, yeah, I can see how that. And granted, you can look at her messed up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to look at the dude messed up. But I was sitting there like, God dang, like, Shawty doing all this shit for this nigga. But only for pennies on the dollar. You know what I'm saying?
But see, to me, my whole pushback with that whole thing is, why is you even looking at him? Period.
Yeah.
That's you supposed to be kind of holding that shit up with her.
Yeah. That what he was saying though. He said,
Puffy working his move.
No. The lady was saying that's one of 50's big things, that this is the mother of your child. Like, this is the woman, because what she was saying was before, like when they started dating and all that, he made her out to be this. It pretty much put her on the pedestal type thing. You know what I'm saying? And then, they got a son, and he's got a company named after his son and all this other stuff, the young one, and all this stuff. And he, even though they didn't work out, he put her on this, this pedestal type thing. And then you got her up here, and then the next thing you know, she doing stuff that's like, damn. So, and basically she was just saying he hurt. You know what I'm saying? But by her, not by her, not necessarily by Diddy being Diddy, but say he was just more so hurt by her. But of course, him being him, he can't just be like, he ain't the type that could be like, yeah, I'm hurt by her. You know what I'm saying?
But see, this the lame shit about that whole thing about that shit. People gotta call a spade a spade. That shit lame because you aided, you helped bring light to bring that man down. Because he took your girl and now slid it out, basically.
In a sense, you can look at it like that. Yeah,
that's right. Because it's your fault. That's your fault, nigga. You put a baby in a motherfucking smut bag.
Yeah,
simply
whether you knew or not. Yeah.
I don't care how it came out.
Yeah.
To you, that's your baby mama. To him, that was a smut bag.
Yeah, but I think that's a lesson. I think that's a lesson to most men, is like that possibility is always that situation's always
that shit always on the table. That shit.
But to
you
me,
can't blame nobody. You can't blame Buddy for that shit.
No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I think that's just where he's taking it out on.
But I'm saying,
like I ain't saying he's wrong, but I'm saying I think that's where he's just taking out that frustration, right? Which still, I get what you're saying.
I feel what you're saying. Okay, I feel you. Yeah. Okay, you a little bit salty about the shit. Ain't no problem with that. But my thing is, these niggas took everything from their man.
Yeah.
And you rooted that shit on.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Yeah.
But I know, but he was the first in line with this shit.
Yeah.
50 was the first nigga pushing that shit, like going hard with that shit. Yeah,
to me initially, it was just calling out weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I think should be called out.
Weird, that's what I'm saying. Okay,
but
you called out
to a point
shit.
where it was like, and this is where I agree with you on totally. Is that now he's, for 150 has done a lot of things that, you know, he got his own liquor and all this other stuff too. And then, if I'm not mistaken, he was trying to do a deal with the same people or something like that. I'm like, okay, now we.
That's what I'm saying.
Now we're trying to get spots. You know what I'm saying?
Now you trying to say, well, I'm better than you in this. I can go to looking. I can be better than you in looker, and I can be better. Right. It's just like that. Can't all that steer from home taking your girl and making us nut bad. Basically. That's all it is. Like, home took your girl, took her through there, and you thought these folk were damn that's a damn whales or some shit.
That's a tough lesson.
That shit hurt. That shit hurt. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like
it's the because and I told a woman this years ago, and she disagreed with me. She was like, no. I was like, yeah. I said, you know, it's the whole thing. One man trash, another man trash. That's what that is.
That's all.
That's where that whole thing stems from. Because, you know, I've heard women use it as, well, this man didn't know what he had, so this man over here. No. That man over there knew what he had, and he didn't care.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. He didn't give a fuck about. He didn't give a fuck about that part. Like that's the thing about it. It ain't about any simple fact that he knew what he had. He didn't give a fuck. Like home, like shot in my mind ain't even in that area right now. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can look to find that in any woman if you really just trying to make the shit work out or some shit. That's what I'm saying.
Whether right or wrong, I've been trying to get people
and women always fall for shit like that.
Yeah,
they always try to take a nigga that you know that nigga ain't hitting on shit. You know he ain't hitting on shit.
Right.
Well, shit, I think we're gonna try to work it out. And then when the shit don't work out, you just see, man, all niggas ain't shit. No, shot, you knew that man ain't hitting on shit, man.
Yeah,
you knew I ain't hitting on shit. Yeah, you knew that shit.
Not only that, in a lot of situations, that man told you what it was.
Man, he done told you with the action. He told you with the action. If a nigga wanted
one way or another, he told you. You know what I'm saying? And
and you know that shit. You know that shit, y'all. That shit that be killing me. You know that shit. You know home ain't hitting on shit. And then when you do some fucked up ass shit,
that goes into that video or that lady saying women, always be talking about that rich dude. Like, yeah, I know a dude that do this. I know a dude that do that.
Yeah, I know you talking about. Yeah. I know exactly what you talking about.
Like who? Where is he at?
But why he didn't stick around?
Yeah, why he ain't with you?
Why the nigga didn't stick around, man? That's the thing about this shit.
Okay, go get him.
Why
you ain't with him?
That's what I'm saying.
Go get him.
And that's a great damn. That's real talk right there. You know what I'm saying? That real talk. Like, okay, if this nigga so good and he all this and that, where the fuck he at?
Yeah.
Where he at?
Plain and simple.
That's easy to get, y'all.
Yeah, like you say you got it.
Where home at?
Where he at?
I want to meet the nigga.
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying, Shot. It's just like, and we ain't bashing women, but we just saying,
no, this not
women
bashing.
always do that shit. Like they always try to, you know what I'm saying, try to make some shit out of a then when the shit don't work out like you thought it would. You like,
right,
see,
man.
They're niggas these days ain't trying to do this and do that, and it's just like, nah, it ain't that, Shawty.
Right. Women are just as bad at doing things to pump up their ego as men are.
Yeah.
Women are just as bad at it. So like we all know dudes that have done stuff where it's like, okay, he trying to pump his own head up at this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we've seen dudes do it. And like now when you see stuff like this with women, like, damn, Shawty, y'all just as bad with this shit. Like, you know, they always gotta say, I know a nigga like this who will do this for me. You know, then it's like, well, I'm this type of chick because I got this kind of money. It's like, dang, Shawty, y'all just bad as niggas is. We know dudes like that, Shawty.
Yeah. And see, but that's what we always talking about now. It's always somebody that's the men doing the shit just like the women doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got that victim shit. Cause you know, when we were coming up, nigga didn't give a fuck about what you thought, especially a man. Don't care about what you think, nigga. Like,
because it was
well, this shit happened to me. This shit happened to me. Okay.
Yeah.
What you gonna do about it, man?
Yeah. That's
what you gonna do about it.
Yeah.
But simply that. What you gonna do about it?
Real question. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Cause niggas ain't gonna give you shit.
No.
You sit there complaining all day. You can sit there and complain all day, my nigga. The folks ain't getting you nothing.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the thing that I guess that's the thing that tripped me out so much about that BSimone situation. And I was like,
but they go right back to her.
And granted, I don't know their exact timeline. I don't know BSimone's situation at the time, but I can't imagine being 1-2 mil up, and I'm gonna find something for my friend to do. I'm gonna find, like, bro. Hey man, or we need to find something, whether it's helping me out with stuff or what. Like I'm up that much.
But you couldn't you definitely can find something. Like that'll be the best person to damn motherfucker help you out. Your partner, like nigga, I need assistance. You with me every day anyway, nigga.
Yeah, and then what tripped me out too. One of the ladies that did the video on it said, if BSimone had invested in real estate. Real estate as far as what? Because if your homegirl got issues, hey, Sean, I'm putting you in one of my houses.
Exactly. Like
even if I just got 1 or 2 other cribs, hey man, look, I'm about to halt, rental or whatever on this side, unless they occupied already. But if I got an extra space that I can put you in, just to help you out for a few months, hey, Sean, take that out, man.
Man, listen, that shit wouldn't even be no question.
Like, just put blow up furniture in that motherfucker. At least you got a place to go.
Man, listen, you can take one of my hand me down them living room sets from one
whatever,
of these
Sean. Like,
using the shit. Like,
like you can, and nowadays you can find stuff anywhere, Sean. Like, you can find stuff anywhere.
And you can turn, these days you can turn your partner up about 50,000. Like, if you go fucking millionaire, like, shit, but I'm shoot home 50,000, and then I'm let home motherfucking down run this shit up.
Either that, or I was even looking on the lower end. Okay, you got, let's because like I said, I don't know BSimone finances like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were talking about the liquid cash might be, and that's what she was talking about, her liquid cash. Like, she's not poor. Let's throw that out there too. Because if she has real estate and one of her businesses going, and she's still able to travel, she's not poor. So like, the liquid cash might not be up like that. But she's far from poor, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, okay, even if you can't give the 50, can you do 10? 10 bands can hold somebody at least. 10 bands is better than them relying on government assistance, especially if you can put them up somewhere. So
anything better than that, child. Anything better than that.
Yeah,
don't give a fuck what it is.
But like I said, I'm speaking from a place we don't necessarily know what really transpired between them two and why she couldn't be helped. But at the same time, it's just one of them things. It's just like, damn, so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't be up. But, and I know my homeboy struggling like that. I couldn't do it.
But to me, I can't look at BSimone, I gotta look at her friend. Like, Shawty, why is you around these folks? And damn, she crying about going to H&M and your motherfucking ass damn struggling like a motherfucker.
Well, the friend up now, I'm assuming.
But I'm saying even okay, she up now. This whole nother thing.
Yeah. This was
flip
if I'm
over.
not mistaken, this was like 3 years ago, something like that.
Yeah.
But
that interview old. That interview right there old.
No. This interview was new.
Yeah.
The friend was down 2-3 years ago, something like that.
Okay.
But this was in BSimone heyday when BSimone was up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Now, as present day, BSimone is, I don't want to say she down, but she making it seem like she down. And the friend has an opportunity that's going up.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a reversal from where I guess they were however long ago that was. You know what I'm saying? But that's why the women were going so hard at BSimone on YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff. They were just like, Shawty, you was up, everybody kissing your hair. Like,
yeah.
Now this reverse. How come you not,
Now you trying to bring some extra attention on like that. Whatever I be saying, Shawty, everything she do, Shawty, to me, it just don't seem genuine, Shawty. It just seems like somebody.
She had a podcast before with another lady, and they fell out. And I still
fell out. That's what I'm saying. I remember that shit.
From what I heard, it was some stupid shit, as it normally would be. But
yeah,
I don't have no information beyond that. I didn't really care, but
Because I think it was something like Shawty was like BSimone went on was like, man, this shit ain't doing what I thought it was gonna do, and I'm a damn gone and just back on out or something. It was something like that. I forgot what it was, but it was just like. When I seen that, I said the same thing. I'm like,
yeah.
Even with her friends, you act like that, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Even with your people, you act like that. That's some sucker shit. Like, if you just doing all that, I can't deal with nobody like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I think.
And she got that same problem that women just have. So I hate to keep bringing it back, but it's just like. You know what I'm saying? He go the video right here.
My favorite thing is when women start talking about the rich nigga with money they experienced at one time and how he's superhuman. This man do everything. He tolerate everything. He like her just the way she is. He ain't never got no issues. He loves just spending money for no reason. He just go out of his way. He just this amazing individual. And he never comes up until she talking about the nigga who ain't. He never is ever the person that we know about until she talking to a nigga that ain't trying to do none of the shit that the rich nigga with money did. And I just always be wondering, what's the purpose about bragging about a man you ain't got? To a man you trying to get to do the shit about the man who ain't trying to do it.
But yeah, old girl. Everybody want to
man.
Like, and I've heard, I'm talking about years on years. I've always heard a woman say, I know a nigga that'll do this. I know. And when I was younger, I never really thought about it. Like,
never really thought about like what a nigga.
When I was younger, I'm like, oh, she must know somebody. And then as I got older, I'm like, she never mentioned who that person was.
Yeah,
like,
she never around. The nigga never was around though.
But you know who that guy is most of the time.
Yeah,
a nigga they wouldn't fuck with.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She know he'll do it, but it's the type of dude she don't want to be seen with.
Yeah,
she wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
feel like, I know
she really don't like. She really don't like the nigga like that.
Yeah, like I bet you do. But he ain't the type of dude you either want to be seen with.
Yeah,
you wouldn't necessarily date. You really don't like him. Okay, so in my mind, women ain't always lying, but some lying.
Yeah,
some of them lying like ass off.
Yeah,
but for a lot of women, I think it's a dude that they really ain't checking for.
Mm-hmm. That's all it be. That's all it be.
Go get Earl a chance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go get down Bartholomew a chance.
Don't do
you know
it.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The nigga shape up always fucked up and shit like that. But he got bread and he'll down.
He got bread though.
He'll down motherfucking down, take on trips and shit like that.
He don't mind sharing.
Yeah. You gonna show that mother video though.
Yeah, he don't mind you filming the vacation. He ain't in the video.
That's what I'm saying. He don't mind it. He don't mind it. Ain't got no problem with that. He don't mind you going with 4 of your homegirls and now.
Yeah.
All y'all filming all this good shit and now
he ain't
that last nigga in line.
He don't pay. Hey, that was like, have you ever like I started hearing about these yacht stories about, you know, how you see all these women on the yacht and stuff, like, you know, girl be on the yacht. And the dude was like, man, he said, if you seen the type of men that own most of these yachts, he said, first off, like let's say an athlete on a yacht. Unless he owned the yacht, he's had to pay for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, you know, you got to rent them out, yada, yada. See, a lot of times, you know, the dude that owns it is either on the yacht at the time, but he riding it or drive, you know, just to make sure
everybody's straight.
Yeah, everybody ain't doing nothing stupid because, you know, these dudes got rules. Like, they ain't, you know. But at the same time, a lot of these dudes that own the yacht be like old white men. Like old white men that live in that particular town, you know, whether Miami, or, you know, whatever port they own with the yacht. And he was like, don't think them girls on there just on some like he said, don't even think they rented the shit. He said a lot of times one of them got cool with one of these dudes or they know. He was like, yeah, he said, don't. Like, yeah, we on the yacht. It ain't nothing to pay for this shit. Like,
yeah,
we know who paid for it.
But niggas would be stupid to think that though. So like, like you would be stupid to think these folks. I ain't saying women ain't got the bread to do it, but I'm just saying. No.
Some do. Absolutely.
If you got the bread to do it, and you got a nigga that's willing to let you get on this motherfucker, like free of charge. No problem. But this question nigga don't never ask. If all 4 of her homegirl in the picture, who taking the picture?
Hey, nah.
Okay, look, check this out. Ain't no workers on the.
Ain't none.
On the yacht.
None.
It just her and her friends on the yacht.
On the yacht.
Who taking the picture?
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you one thing I did one time, and I low key, I like said you got chill, Charlotte, because you doing what them you doing some CIA type research. Yeah. So this girl posted, you know, her friends on the yacht, right? But she tagged everybody. Yeah. And so I'm looking like, man, they got nice as hell. Like, okay, they doing it. Yeah. I went on every girl page that she tagged. Yeah. And I'm just looking at the situation.
All of them had yacht pictures, right?
All of them, yeah. Everybody tripping out, everybody having a good time. The only thing going through my head is, ain't now one of them got the money just to rent this motherfucker. Yeah. None of them. And I'm not saying I know people's pockets, but I just know them. Yeah. I know ain't now one of them. So, but
you know what time it is, huh?
Yeah, they were all, you know, one of the girls was flexing on some like, yeah, you know, we doing this. I'm just saying like, and look, do things. But my whole thing is don't flex and act like that. That's my big. That's. I can't stand the pretenders. It bothers the hell out of me. Like, give whoever they props. Yeah. For taking you out there, or you ain't got to say that. I'm not saying you got to say the man name or none of that. Yeah. You can even say some foul shit, and I still have some respect for you. I want to thank my sponsor.
No, they definitely don't do that shit.
For renting this yacht for me and my home.
Hell no. Like, they definitely ain't doing those shit.
But my whole thing is don't make it look like you like did that. Yeah, just don't make it look like you did.
But they usually doing that shit for motherfuckers who, you know, motherfuckers back in their hometown.
Of course.
Bitches who hating on them and shit like that. They usually just saying, oh, I'm just doing it for these bitches. I don't care about what y'all need to think. Yeah. All that shit there. I'm on the yacht in Dubai somewhere. I'm in Dubai. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about what y'all need to think.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, that shit don't even mean that. You know what I'm saying? For like, getting somebody they problems. Man, hell no. Hell no. That ain't what social media for.
And I was like, bro. And then you hear a story like one of them dudes, like one of the old white dudes, like he came out and was like, yeah, man, you know, I got this, I got that. I said, I can only imagine the bitches you fuck with.
Hey man, I remember the other video I seen. So that shit was so funny. The girl was down taking a picture like she was in a penthouse top floor, penthouse type shit.
Yeah.
So she taking the picture of the whole room, just telling the folk like this how we doing it. You know what I'm saying? This how we doing it.
Yeah.
And she tried to skip over the bed.
Oh, the dude was on the bed.
Say, hey, bitch, don't bring that motherfucking camera back over here. Don't skip me. Hey, you talking?
Hey, the dude was like, nah, man, we ain't doing that.
Bitch, you better put me on that camera. What the hell wrong with you? Nigga, I'm paying for all this shit.
Bruh.
That shit was funny as hell, man. That shit had me crying, son.
And you know what I came up with too? What I thought of? I said, it doesn't cease to amaze me.
Yeah.
The type of woman a dude will fuck with.
Yeah.
To get some ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everybody, you know, we all have drought. And, you know, some niggas just get desperate. They just like, hey,
man. But see,
hey, look, I'm gonna tag something.
Niggas never talk about this shit. And I hate niggas act like that ain't true.
It's a thing.
Sometimes, y'all, listen, man. Like, I've been striking out, man. I gotta get me a motherfucking dub, man.
Yeah.
Like, I hate niggas who act like they didn't never go through that, son.
Every nigga had.
Like, son, this shit be pissing me off, son.
Now, granted, it might have been when you was young. Like, you was like 18, 19 years old. Like, it might have been when you was young. Some dudes experience it when they old.
Yeah.
You all done got to a point where we was just like, hey, I just gotta get something, Shaw. God damn.
Just like you said, Shaw, you going through a rough patch right now, man.
Yeah, you slide. You know,
that pretty much what it is. It's just a nigga going through a rough patch. You just like, Shaw, damn, man.
It's been a bad season.
Some got to shake.
You know what I'm saying? Wins are hard to come by. You know,
some got to shake, man.
Hey, you won in 15. You got one more game. You just like, Shaw, I just. Let me just get the win the best way I know.
but see that go right back to BSimone. Motherfuckers acting like you didn't have to go through no struggle to get to the point where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like niggas, come on, shawty. Especially the niggas. They see the niggas that know niggas.
Yeah.
Them be the main niggas that they looking at them niggas like. Come on, man. Come on now.
Hey, we know that other shit you fuck with. Nigga.
Man,
that shit
that's just life, man. Or
it's
just a bitch with a bad attitude that you just like.
Yeah, like, damn, so he dealing with her. Hey, cause every dude can get on their homeboy. Like, I remember when you fuck with old girl.
Man.
And the nigga look at you like, man, bro, come on. Like, nah, it's cool. I ain't finna expose you, but don't act like you ain't.
It's real life.
Don't act like you ain't had that point in time, shawty. You
just like, man.
You was dealing with somebody you probably shouldn't have been dealing with.
But that shit, everybody go through that. And women go through that shit too. Women go through that. That's what I'm saying.
But that's my point. So, the second half, like, men, you know, you never underestimate what a man will do or he'll fuck with just to get some ass.
Yeah.
Never underestimate what a woman will do.
Yeah.
For that bread.
For that bread, yeah.
Don't think that a woman wouldn't do it, so.
Hell nah.
Don't ever think, I don't care who she is. Don't think for a second.
Especially when shit get low.
Yeah. Women will fuck with dudes they would never fuck with. Just cut that bread. Just cut
that bread. Because he got sufficient fun. He got sufficient fun. He just like, shit, okay. I got it down. I got to take one for the team. But see, this is the thing about it. Men is more, I guess we get exposed for that shit more than women.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, men, we'll take that shit, take the walk of shame and just, damn, boy,
yeah.
Yeah, I slipped up, shot. It is what it is.
It is what it is. I had to.
Woman fight that shit to the end, but hell no.
Take it to the grave.
No, I ain't. No, nigga just like, shawty.
Take it to the grave.
Shawty, I seen you with Mr. Earl, shawty.
Take it to the grave, shawty.
I seen you with Mr. Earl, though.
Take it to the grave, shawty. Like, I'm talking about, like,
Like niggas don't understand that shit.
I done seen some shit, man.
I done seen some shit too, boy. That's why I said I never put in past.
Nah, it ain't. Nah, we just cool. Nah, nigga. Nah, you ain't letting you have that shit.
Man, listen, child. I done been in the situation where, okay, me and that girl messing around.
Yeah.
But we was on the low. We was messing around on the low.
Right.
Shout down on the low. We just talking, you know what I'm saying? Shout just, oh nah, man, I ain't fucking nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even at that space right now. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm just trying to look for the right one. Said niggas just like, okay, that what's up? Right. I ain't saying the shit. Man, come on now. You know I ain't believing that bullshit. But it just, we get in the setting where it's a group of people. Everybody talking to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Come say, having fun, shit like that.
Right.
Her and these other niggas get into a back and forth. The nigga start putting all her business out.
Oh shit.
So me and you ain't now motherfucker go on the trip. Said. Now, at that point, you gotta keep it player though. You gotta keep the shit clear. You can't damn just, oh bitch, so that's what a woman would do. A woman would so that's how we doing it?
Right.
Blow the spot up. I just started laughing with everybody. I ain't had no look on my face, no nothing.
Right.
But I can look at her and tell, like, she just like, I done told this nigga all this shit.
Yeah. I done boosted my ego.
I was cool with the shit because I ain't believe none of that shit anyway.
Right. If you know better, you know better.
So
you know better. Yeah, like, absolutely.
I sit here and listen. What you got to say.
Right.
Don't you keep letting me hit.
Right. Yeah, we play the game.
I'm cool
play
the
game all day, son.
But my thing was, okay.
Yeah.
But after that, after he put all the business out, saying down, and these folk down, they basically was in a relationship. They taking big boy trips here and there, and they
yeah.
And the women in that motherfucker like, boy, I did not know that. I'm sitting there, my head, I'm like,
yeah,
this funky bitch.
Yeah.
It's just a simple fact. I wasn't mad at the shit. It was just a simple fact that you went through all that motherfucking work, shawty. You juicing the nigga up, getting the nigga all this bullshit for no reason. Oh man, these niggas out here ain't on my level. What I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to do this right here, and I'm trying to elevate my mind and my life.
Right. Whatever.
I don't want that motherfucker like, bitch, I'm down, motherfucker. We down somewhere at the motherfucking Bahamas somewhere.
Right.
Laid up. You down on that motherfucker. I done met your mama. I'm over there with your kid.
Everything.
That shit, hey man, that shit crazy. So when I seen it, I said, what these folk be doing?
And they do all and it don't matter what they look like. It don't matter. Like none of that stuff matters. Like it's.
But that's what I'm saying.
Y'all capable. You know what I'm saying?
Like once it got to a point where Shawty down got to the point where, cause we kind of ghost each other for a minute.
Yeah.
Cause I'm pretty sure she ain't know what to say and shit like that. That cool.
Right.
We get to the point where she finally get back talking to me, send me a little text, and now she like, man, let's go on to talk about what happened. Okay, I mean, cause soon as she text me back, I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't got no problem with. I ain't even mention that bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't care, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she just let me talk about what happened. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Why you say it like that? It is what it is, Shawty. You trying to make it seem like I had some extra feeling, man? Listen, man.
Yeah,
Shawty, you talking to the wrong one with that bullshit, man. It's just a simple fact. It's just you be like, damn, Shawty.
Real shit though. It
just don't make sense, man.
Yeah.
It just don't make sense, man.
That's some funny shit though.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. How you feel about the Kendrick version, man?
On that Chains and Whips?
Yeah.
I can't wait for this album, bro.
Man.
I can't wait. Bro, let me tell you something. I heard a snippet of another song. And it was just, I think it was Malice rapping. And I said, bro, this might be the album I've been waiting on for the last few years to hear and vibe to, and just had that nostalgia feeling. I'm like, this might be it, y'all. Like, there's a good. I heard the only two people I've heard so far that's on it. I heard we know Kendrick's on it. I heard Nas might be on it.
Yeah, I think I heard that one too.
Allegedly, they were saying that there might be a Jay-Z verse on it. Hey, I'm cool either way. No disrespect. I'm just cool either way. You know that Jay-Z verse is not something I be hanging my hat on nowadays.
Yeah,
but I'm cool with just them two rapping. Like, I don't need no features.
I don't really care about the features. I'm talking about the songs.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying,
bro. I'm looking forward to that shit, bro.
Like, but I'm. It kind of gave me a feel. I ain't trying to put this much pressure on the shit.
Yeah,
it kind of gave me the same feel like the Twisted Fantasy.
It could.
Yeah, like when that shit came out, that shit pretty much had niggas in the chokehold for about a year. Probably about a year and a half, something like that.
Right.
Just like that shit was just like you can see like the results of that, like the influence of that shit all throughout everything. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
Yeah, like
absolutely. I think
that shit changed everything.
I think this is, and here the crazy part. I don't think it's gonna do crazy numbers, but understand what I mean by that. I don't, because the video, what's that? So Be It has only like 5 million views over the last few days. Mm-hmm. That's nothing compared to like major artists when they put out a video and all that stuff.
Yeah.
This is not, I don't mean it's not trying to down the Clipse or whatever, but it just let me know the landscape of the time we in, and you know what I'm saying? And so I'm looking at it in the sense of culturally what is possible that this album is gonna do. Like, because you already got people feeling it, like, dang, you do the rapping, the production, all these different things that a lot of people feel like we haven't gotten in a long time. Outside of certain artists, you know what I'm saying? And big name artists, so I'm excited to see how it's received, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that style of music, like that style of music and rap that they doing, you ain't really had that come out like that
a long time.
That's been just good, Sean. That's the thing. That's the thing. See, niggas fail to put that part out. Like, I'm talking about the shit that gotta be good.
It just gotta be good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of niggas have a good song here and there, good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying the whole album is a good album. Like, we really don't get good album no more. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean that it's
get
happening,
a good song,
but it's happened with artists you expected from. Like, Kendrick gave us a dope album. I think one of the surprise.
That was a good album.
I think one of the surprise albums was the 2 Chainz and Larry June joint.
Yeah,
I think that surprised a lot of people on how good that was. You know what I'm saying?
But to me, I didn't think that formula, like, it just like you don't see artists doing that shit no more. Like, they put their formula together. We're gonna make one fire producer, 2 fire rappers, and we're gonna just make an album.
Just go and a producer who's known for being different. You know what I'm saying? Like, not every song's gonna sound alike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
it's gonna be something different. That's what I'm saying. Like with the Clipse album, you know Pharrell gonna give you some different shit.
Yeah, but and the Pharrell I'm hearing now ain't the old Pharrell, bro. Mm-hmm. This ain't the Neptunes. This ain't what he's done solo. The type of beats I've heard so far, I'm like, oh, this a whole new.
But see, that's just what he is with the Clipse, y'all. Them niggas work together so much. They work so good together that they know how to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and I feel like a lot of these rappers that been rapping. That's why we talked last time. A lot of these rappers that been rapping on Pharrell shit, it just like, it's a hard beat, but it's just like they don't know how to do it right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And it's just like, after that, it just like that's why I feel like this shit gonna be a good album. It's just gonna be a good album.
I think so too.
That you can just listen to the shit. You can just listen to it and just be like, okay, these boys snapping on this motherfucker.
Get that nostalgic feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm happy that we're in this thing, and I'm hoping. One thing I hope too, because they were asked about 3 Stacks talking about, you know, not rapping past a certain age, and that's one of the few things from 3 Stacks that I've never agreed with.
Yeah.
Only because I know how talented he is.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, I understand where he's coming from. I'm not saying he was wrong, but it was just also a thing too, like Stacks, like, you know, you get better with age, and when it comes to,
and you still got people that gon' love that shit. So
right.
Whatever you do, it's he at the point where whatever he do, especially Outkast the group, whatever they do, it's just like we gonna rock with that shit, man. Yeah, it don't matter what the fuck it is.
Hey, niggas fuck with a flute album.
A flute album.
Niggas was fucking with a flute album. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Like I don't know too many people that was.
But I think Home be doing shit like that. I think Andre do shit like that just to
kind of test,
just to kind of lighten the blow of when he do drop some shit. When he do drop a song and nigga be like,
I feel you.
Yeah,
I see you going there. Yeah.
I done gave you a flute album, and
so,
something that you can say, man, I ain't fucking with that. So
I seen some dudes. I seen some dudes like, man, I can't believe this nigga put out a flute album. Then I went and turn that bitch on. I was like, oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. But see, he do shit like that, and then he'll give you his verse on that Life of the Party.
Right.
That shit one of the hardest verses I ever heard, so.
Yeah.
He did that shit on some shit, just, you know what I'm saying, just making up a concept, like,
right.
I'm gonna talk to your mama, and then your mama gonna tell this, relate this mess to my mama, then I'm gonna relate this mess to my dad, and it's just like, shawty, like,
it was crazy.
This nigga did this shit in the verse, shawty.
That line was crazy. That shit was crazy.
And that shit was ridiculous, and it's just like, he don't want to be in the point where it's just like every time I come out with a song, it got to be some shit that y'all niggas gonna listen to for 5 years. This shit gonna be one of the hardest verses I heard in 5 years. Shit,
right.
I don't want the expectation every time I come out. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes I just want to drop a flute album, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just want to do flute.
And people be forgetting, Big Boy still got albums. Big Boy got like 3 or 4 solos.
Man,
you know
Big Boy my favorite rapper. So I just like
Big Boy got 3 or 4 solo joints. Like
at home, all that shit, all the motherfuckers good. Every time
all good. Yeah.
Every time he drops shit, it's just like I know the nigga gonna be rapping and I know the beat's gonna be hard.
Right.
All the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it just when both of them together, you just get that shit where you don't know what the fuck these niggas gonna do.
Yeah.
You don't know what they gonna do.
Yeah.
So it's just like, man, that's the only thing with that. It just, I don't know, man. Like, but I think the album gonna be fire though, Sean. I think the album
I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I just heard this new verse, like a snippet of another song they got. I'm just like,
I'm gonna go check that shit out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know the name of it because I just happened to be scrolling through Reddit. And somebody posted like, and the snippet was only like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And I said, bruh, like,
I like how they rolling this shit out too, though.
Yeah.
I like how they rolling this shit out.
And I hope that album is good to the point where it overshadows the Travis Scott shit. You know, to where this is not the only thing we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because even that's kind of died down in a sense.
It done died down a little bit.
Well, Bun B didn't help because, you know, Bun a couple weeks ago, or not, like over the weekend, he was like,
they're probably like, after
Travis might say something over the weekend. Yeah. You know, he ain't got nothing.
Man, we ain't gonna get nothing, man. Come on, man.
I don't. Like that. My thing would be like, damn, folks, y'all sure?
Like what would y'all gonna expect with that shit, man?
Yeah, but
like, It just I don't understand. Like we all think now we don't cause we done got the Kendrick Drake beef. We all think that this how beef supposed to go.
Right.
But really, in real life, that's how beef really go. The Travis Scott and the damn Pusha shit. Pusha gonna come out and damn articulate how he feel about your ass, and you gonna know you ain't a rapper like that, so you know, like it is what it is.
Right.
Keep it moving. That's how really this shit go.
Right, as it should.
Yeah.
Good, absolutely.
So I just feel like, man, with that Travis Scott shit, it was good marketing, you know what I'm saying, thing, but it wasn't nothing gonna come out of that shit, man.
Nah, I don't think so either, y'all.
Niggas just think they gonna get the Kendrick and Drake beef every fucking time. Like it ain't gonna be like this, y'all.
Right.
Niggas ain't beefing like that, like especially like when them niggas like Pusha T, man. When you know
what's about to happen.
When you know what he finna do.
And then too, Pusha's the king of I got more I can say.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
because I know he gonna have something for Jim Jones on there. I know he gonna have something for Jim Jones.
Yeah.
I know he is, Sean.
Yeah.
He gonna have a nice little damn couple of lines for home, man.
You talking about somebody that?
Oh, we didn't even speak about the Jim. How you feel about the Jim Jones Nas shit, man?
Listen, and mind you, I'm a guy that I'm not the biggest Nas fan.
So you know what I'm saying? I ain't really.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. I like Nas. I'm just not his big. Like if back when him and Jay-Z did their thing, I'm like, I'm more of a Jay-Z fan.
Mm-hmm.
But I like Nas. Like it's Nas records I love. So it's not nothing like that where it's just I'm not a fan at all.
Yeah.
But I would say the only thing Jim Jones got right was the culturally, like, okay, a lot of them young dudes did copy how Jim Jones
did. Yeah.
A lot of people did copy the style and just every what he
all
was outside of the music.
Yeah.
But when he said, "Oh, I got more hits and all that," bruh, don't do that, because you got one big hit that we know of, and then I mean, he did a lot of stuff with Dipset and Cam and all that stuff. But Nas got classic albums. Like whether you really fuck with him or not, Nas got classic albums. Like nobody talks about Jim Jones albums like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So from the hip hop standpoint of the music and all that, hey bro, calm down. Like we don't do that. But
I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, culturally he had a point. Like, hey, people want to dress like me, this, that, and third. He had a point on that. But him crashing that, like Jim Jones trying.
But see, to me, Jim, man, and just like you said, I'm more of a Jim Jones fan than Nas.
Right.
But just like you said, nigga got classic album that the whole industry, the whole everybody community love. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't take that away from the nigga.
Right.
And you can't take away he a great rapper. He a great rapper.
Yeah, absolutely.
It might not be my cup of tea, but he a great rapper.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but with Jim, I understand what he was saying. He was saying like he ain't more influential than me.
Right.
To pop culture and to the masses. Right.
Yeah. And especially with the generation kind of up to now almost, because you got a lot of them kids. Well, I can't call them kids now, but that 18 to 25 age range, especially up there in New York, Jersey, all up there, they know Jim more so than they know Nas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you asking them, that's gonna be a whole nother conversation. But that's just like us down here having a conversation about who the best, and we arguing with dudes that's between 18 and 25. We know they gonna yell out Lil Baby and 21 and Future and Thug, whereas we coming out with, hey man, Tip, Outkast, a lot of stuff, the age stuff. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who you talking to.
Speaking of that, if I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
The nigga down 8 Ball just dropped the song, like 2 days ago.
Shit, okay.
Hard. Still snapping. You already know he ain't gonna never not snap.
Yeah, 8-Ball.
Niggas a fucking man. That nigga up there, man.
That's a group that knows what they do well.
Yeah. and that's what I'm saying. That's what we grew up. That's what we grew up. That's what I grew up loving about rap, Sean.
Yeah.
Like I grew up loving about, especially down south rap.
Right.
When I put on your shit, you gonna do what you do, and you gonna do it. I say everybody in hip hop did this shit. Everybody, don't matter what part of
no matter what
up north, west coast, everybody. Like when I turned on the Snoop album, Snoop was Snoop. Snoop was trying to be down motherfucking Razcan.
Yeah.
He was trying to be rapping Forte. He was trying to be E40. He was Snoop Dogg.
You getting Snoop the whole album.
Like and niggas will call you out for doing that shit. Now you got niggas that just come out and just like Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy the same song of rap, y'all. The nigga just take soul. That's all he do is take shit. Like anything that's hot, he gonna take it, y'all.
Yeah.
And that shit, I be sitting there looking at this shit like, so how y'all letting me get away with all that monkey ass shit? Well, we pretty much know he a clown, but it's just like
yeah, I feel you.
The young kids. I grew up on Soulja Boy, nigga. Soulja Boy. I'm like, shawty.
He never progressed past turn my swag on. Like
that was it.
To turn my swag on, my shit. But after that was it.
He slipped up. He slipped up with that one. He slipped up and got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just was playing around and got that shit. Hey, but other than that,
matter of fact, there was a somebody was talking about Bow Wow and how come he never progressed past a certain point.
Yeah.
And I never thought about this. They were like, man, it doesn't look like he grew up. He said, not just the music. They were like, look at him and his whole persona. It looks like he never grew up past a certain age. And I said, damn.
Yeah.
Like I had never sat there and thought about that. In my mind, it was just like, oh, the songs didn't, the music didn't hit this, that, and the third. And they were like, no, look at him. Like he's still on in Bow Wow land. Like like he still looks like when he was like 18, 19.
Yeah.
Say he got stuck there, even though he's 35, 36 now.
Yeah, like
something like that.
I seen the video with Home just like he had a hoodie on. He was just like, I wanted they gonna recognize me. It was just a whole bunch of like little young white girls just
they flamed the shit out his ass for that.
Man, that shit had me crying.
They flamed the shit out of him for that shit.
I want to know what they know. Niggas just shouted, Bow Wow.
They flamed.
Niggas don't know you no more, man.
They flamed the shit out of him for that.
And then you got to think about niggas in our age. We looked at Lil Bow Wow like Lil Bow Wow. You just like don't
Lil
know.
Bow Wow, that's it.
You damn like Mike. like he did a concert the other day, right?
Yeah.
He performing all the old shit, and I guess a nigga down was in the crowd with the jersey he had on like Mike. Hold on, just let me give me a Sharpie. Let me sign this for you. Nigga just like shouted.
It ain't that no more, bro.
Nigga, what is you doing, shouted?
But that's what I'm saying. Like the way the dudes described it, I was sitting there like, damn, I ain't never thought of it like that.
Yeah, it be true though.
But it made sense though. It made perfect sense. I was like, damn, okay, that made all right. Cause we know the nigga said he was 8.
Like, and he a great actor, so like it just like,
oh yeah, he dope.
Why y'all niggas just don't transition to the act? So like,
now what? Hey, LL said, yeah, I'm gonna keep the acting thing going.
Yeah, I feel him and Drake totally said.
He was like, I got me a good gig. I ain't giving this up.
like Drake should have been down dibbling and dabbling in that shit.
I'm him and Nicki. I'm wondering how long they gonna take with music.
Yeah,
I really do before, because both of them can act.
Yeah,
like Nicki, they say Nicki can act for real. Like she ain't,
cause it ain't about the age though, shawty. It's about it's about shawty. My nigga, like you don't sound you ain't out of touch because you old. That's the same thing with Wayne. Wayne ain't out of touch because he old. Wayne just out of touch, shawty. Like,
right?
We don't want to hear that shit no more.
Right. and this is the point about the Clipse, right? Because you got a bunch of like, yo, these niggas still doing the coke rap, yada yada. I understand that criticism, but to me, it's how you do it. Mm-hmm. Most rappers have been rapping about the same shit their whole career.
The whole career, like, but that's their style.
Jay-Z is gonna give you a hustler album.
Mm-hmm.
Jeezy is gonna give you a down south hustler album.
That's what I love the shit, son.
Rick Ross, same thing. Drake gonna give you an emotional album.
I don't know about that.
He gonna give you an emotional album.
That's where we stop at right now. I don't know about Drake.
Hey, Kendrick gonna give you his version of West Coast.
Kendrick gonna give you down Kendrick. Like,
yeah, J. Cole gonna do his stuff. Like, everybody got their own version of what they do. But as you progress, it's more about how you do it.
Yeah, like you gotta progress
about how you do it
in your lane. Like you can progress in your lane, son.
Right, like one of my big criticisms of Nicki is like Nicki's gonna keep the lyricism. You're gonna have to shift the energy of the music, and eventually the energy's gonna have to change. So like
to me, she in that state. Well, her fans don't even know how that shit even look like. So
I agree.
Her fan don't even know how to see her down doing something that
they want to see her do the same trick.
They want to see the same old
same trick. And I said this before. I said I think all of them are gonna go through that. Meg, Lotto,
but that's just part of life. They're part of life, Sean.
I think they are, but I think it's got to get to a point where they say, "Hey, let me." And it's hard to transit. It's hard to do because your core fan base ain't gonna understand it. Like, your core fan base might be mad at you. You know what I'm saying?
And you're gonna lose a lot. But it's just the fact that the same thing with Lil Bow Wow we talking about.
Yeah,
Lil Bow Wow got to the point where he had got too old for that shit. His fans were too old for listening to that shit. They didn't want to hear that shit no more. They were grown. They were getting older. They were listening to different shit.
Yeah,
and he was at the point where I'm talking about, because he never made it to past 18. They just like his music didn't make it past 18.
Exactly.
I was still trying to be the hard thrower, Mr. 106 Party. Like, oh, that shit over with, man. We fuck with it. We fuck with the old shit, but if we want to hear
the music video no more.
Yeah, but we want to hear that shit, we'll just turn on the old shit.
Exactly.
We ain't gonna listen to no new like remix of what you did already.
Right.
Now, he got a song on the radio now.
I didn't know this.
He got a song with is it Trey Songz?
Oh, Lord.
I think with Trey Songz, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like,
and that's a formula, and that's another formula these dudes won't let go of. So like, I understand. I get you gotta do songs for the ladies. You got it.
Yeah.
That formula. Oh God. I guess.
But that's his whole thing though. That's his whole thing.
It's not for me, so I can't all the way be mad at it. But like sometimes I'll hear the rapper R&B singer formula. I'm just like damn, Shawty, y'all still rock with this? Like it's so generic almost.
It's
like,
old. But I'm saying like he is an old school. He was an old school pop rapper. So I like, they're gonna go and do the same shit. Okay, boy, we know the ladies, the lady that you aiming at, them folks ain't like none of your shit. So they were down 16, 15.
Yeah.
Like them folks ain't
like the old stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, them niggas ain't checking for that shit no more, man.
Yeah.
Like,
they'll get with the old shit.
Nigga ain't trying to hear no new. That's what I'm saying. But it's just like you at the point now where you gotta reinvent yourself now.
Like something.
You got to, man. Niggas ain't finna listen to that shit no more.
Or do what the Clipse are doing. Reintroduce it in just an updated way.
That's what I'm saying, Shawty.
And like I said, it's a hard thing to do. I'm not saying it's easy.
But that's not what I'm saying. Like the Clipse shit, the new Clipse shit, it sounds like an older version of what they were doing, Shawty.
Right.
You just hear it just sound like, okay, these niggas are they talking about they just more was fine with that shit.
Right.
BSimone was fine.
And maybe it was the time off. Maybe because it's been so long.
And that's another thing. Like,
since we heard it, they took that time. It's like, dang, we ain't heard this in a minute. Whereas a lot of these artists now, they put out so much music.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. And it's like, bro, like, I don't want to keep. And then, and Pusha T also talked about their process. That's what kind of got me too. Was like, he was like, we make songs for the album.
Yeah,
he said, we're not making 30, 40 songs
and just throw away.
Yeah, he was like, no, he was like, if we start this, if we working on a song, this song going on the album.
But that shit working for that. Shit work for certain type of artists, y'all. Certain people can do that shit. Like Wayne, Wayne can do that because he made so much music. Future can do that shit. Thug can do that shit.
Yeah,
it's certain niggas that can do that shit, but some niggas are album artists.
Yeah,
niggas gotta put this shit. Niggas just gotta say it. What? Nah, shot. I don't even rock like that. I don't even make music like that.
Cause I heard
everybody want to make music the same fucking way, shot.
Yeah, I heard Outkast like that, Jay like that. I heard Kendrick is like that.
What they got they made
so
something
when they do an album, they're doing music for that album.
Yeah,
they're not just doing random songs.
Yeah, random shit. Yeah,
picking them later. Like it's just this
Tupac was like that. Tupac was like I just do whatever. So I don't give a fuck what it is.
Pop was like that.
Pop was like, but Pop made his shit. He was just so good. He can make good shit.
Right.
Some of these niggas can't do that, Shawty.
And it is what it is. Like, but I think also too, the best artists really go hard at the artistry.
Yeah.
They really put a lot of thought. It's like they really like that, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I hope the clip, like when I hear the Clipse album, is a cultural part of it. Where you just like, dang, bro.
That what it sounds like so far.
Yeah, I'm like, these dudes really put time. And then the crazy part about it is this album was done a year ago.
Yeah,
that's the crazy part. Like, this album is technically already a year old.
But they tell you it ain't no time period in that shit. Like, niggas just making the time to type music. That's what I'm saying. So like,
it's not easy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you hear GNX.
Right.
Even though it was a good album, you could tell the time we was in because I mean, you gonna tell what time we was in with that shit because what was going on at the time. But it's just like you can put that shit on, like you can put in Good Kid, Mad City right now,
right?
And shit still gonna be good. Yeah. You can listen to some Wayne shit. You be like, nah, that shit don't sound good right now.
Hey, I was listening to that shit the other day, and I said, this nigga really had one on his first album.
Yeah.
But the label debut, whatever you call it.
Man.
Yeah. It was
that
just
Kendrick verse, that nigga snapped on that motherfucker though, man. He snapped on that bitch.
I was like, this nigga real.
But this is what I gotta say, man. Listen, I gotta put this out here, man. We gotta stop with it. I'm kind of getting tired of the breakdown. Like every time Kendrick drops something, they gotta break it down.
I ain't gonna front.
That shit starting to get old now, man.
Cause I watched one reaction video, and now I'm starting to like the reaction videos where the song just plays straight through.
Yeah. And
you can see everybody's faces on certain parts.
Yeah.
I'd rather see that because there was one reaction video I saw, and each, they had like a compilation. And the dude, like Kendrick said a line in the new joint. And the dude was like, so I'm trying to figure out I'm like, bro, like I don't
like my nigga, like that shit it's too much now, man. Because like y'all they trying to shoehorn that shit into him talking about it. And I'm like, man.
Because even Kendrick came out was like, everything ain't that deep. Like some stuff is literally on the surface. It's not
like nigga just can't sit here. That's another thing I hate about today. Yeah, nigga just can't sit and just listen to a song, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just listen to it. Don't say about it. Just
I agree.
Listen to it, man.
I agree. Totally.
Like
agree. That's how it was. I'm like, damn, y'all just listen to it and Enjoy it for what it is.
Everything in a diss song. Everything in not a damn a line about a nigga.
No.
Like
sometimes niggas just rap.
Like I remember I seen some shit yesterday. It was a young girl with her name Big Pluto. And she got a song out, she got a new song out, and they were just, oh, what's this line right here about Lotto? She just like, Sean, listen, man. I just learned how to be a rapper, man.
Yeah. I
just learned how to be a rapper. I don't even know how to make these lines for people like that. I just go in there and make songs and right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you know why else I don't like it? Because a beef can start indirectly from that.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like
in particular, Malice had a line in So Be It where he was like, 21 gun salute, we been savage. Just a hard line. There's nothing below the surface on that line.
Nothing.
Dope line. In one of the reactions, the dude was like,
and that's what I'm be saying.
In the reaction, the dude was like, could that be a 21? Like,
I hate this.
You never know. Like, it could be. And I'm sitting there like, nigga, are you serious?
But that's what I be saying, Sean.
Like, come on, bro.
It get to the point where the shit just get the shit. Y'all just taking all the fun out of shit like that, Sean. Like listening to a nice 5 song.
Yeah, anybody that would have heard that line never would have been like, oh, he dissing 21. How the fuck did you come up with it?
Niggas just want niggas to diss each other. That's all.
They don't want. I ain't gonna front.
No good news. They just want niggas to diss each other all day long.
One battle, and it's like
one battle, y'all niggas just.
Because even in that Kendrick verse, they were like, "Oh, he want Cole to pop out. He want Cole to pop out." I'm like, what?
Nigga just like, it's just like I seen.
I agree with you, bro. I
seen another song. I mean, another video the other day. Yeah. JID got a song with the JID and Offset and JID.
Oh my God! Hey, real quick,
man, that nigga baptized that motherfucker.
Hey, real quick. Other than these 2 Malice verses, that JID verse, good.
It might be the hardest verse I done heard this year. So.
Hey,
man.
Hey. And you know what's crazy? I just happened to go on Spotify. What was it? Friday? Yeah, Friday at work. I was just going through it, and I was like, "Let me check in on the new music. Let me just see what popping." And the song popped up because Cardi B released a song too.
And Offset snapped on that shit too. Offset snapped on that bit too.
Yeah, Offset went in.
Yeah, I ain't taking it away from set.
But first off, the sample.
Yeah.
To use the rock song bodies, I was like, how come nobody's done this shit? This shit.
Yeah, I thought that shit was obvious, but I thought.
Yeah, I'm like, this is too easy. Like,
too easy, boy.
And then Offset rap. I'm like, okay.
He snapped on that shit. Offset snapped, man.
And I found it funny. I'm like, Offset knew he had to put out something because Cardi B put out her shit.
Yeah.
And then that nigga JID came on. I said, bro, hey, bullshit you not, bro. I was picking off. I stopped the belt. I cut that bitch off. So I said, this nigga here, boy. Nigga. I said,
I always know I'm finna give you something that just like, golly. But that nigga came out, that motherfucker with a damn AR just. That nigga was going ballistic. And I seen a video, Shawty.
The video crazy.
Listen, I seen a video of this nigga just. I think JID won't smoke with Kendrick. He clickbaited the song. He clickbaited the video. No. And I'm sitting there looking at the shit like, what is he talking about? So I had to click on the shit.
Right.
I clicked on the shit. I'm like, man, some clickbait ass shit. No. I'm basically saying he rapped so hard on the shit that he might be coming for the throne. I'm like, y'all niggas. And they killed me in the country. They killed his ass. They like, man, my nigga. This shit is a low.
That I don't like.
That was a new low right there, man.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That kid made clout chasing.
Yeah.
And just trying to invoke some shit.
You trying to make your channel go, oh, I was the first, bro. It's not even that.
Nigga, that shit wasn't even. That nigga didn't say nothing about nobody on this shit.
Nothing. Yeah, it was just, you were just rapping. Just enjoy the verse, man.
Y'all be saying, these niggas made so much money out of that beef shot. They made so much out of that Drake and Kendrick.
They did. They
just trying to just stoke
they doing whatever they can.
What it is. Like,
they doing whatever they can, bro. Damn.
That shit lame.
That shit hurt my nerve right there. I don't like
it take a whole bunch. It take a lot of attention away from the verse, y'all.
Yeah,
when you do shit like that, you feel what I'm saying? When you do shit like that, it take away from the music where you just sitting there like
you can't enjoy it.
Yeah, you still talking about some beef shot. That man ain't.
Yeah. Cause I went back and listened to it, the Malice verse, and then I would listen to all this stuff. Like, have you heard the new Cardi B record?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, that was obviously what that was about. That was plain and clear.
Come on, man.
That was clear and plain.
You already know. You already know the label they don't bring for that shit.
I said she gonna let that nigga have it one way.
Man, the label like shit. Oh, we definitely putting it out now.
Yeah, we definitely putting this out. But
definitely
I'm looking at Def Jam now, like after hearing, mind you, the whole Kendrick verse isn't out. Supposedly the verse is damn near 2 minutes. I'm like,
yeah. And
we only heard like the first minute of it, and I'm looking at Def Jam like, yeah.
But that's just how they get out, y'all. Yeah, that's how they get out. They like these niggas so scared the motherfucking even do anything around Drake. I don't know what they got going on, but that shit it fuck up the game, man. To me, it fuck up the game.
Yeah,
like
big time.
Niggas gotta do all this bullshit just to drop a hot verse, or you know what I'm saying? Like that shit fuck up rap to me, man. Like when you do all this behind, and then that we know about this lame shit. That was killing me. Like back in the day, we didn't know about all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, stuff had to be there. Like I remember one time I was watching the video about all the Jay-Z subliminal.
Yeah.
First off, it's a long ass video. Let me go and get that out there. And it was certain lines I went back to, and I was like, I never would have guessed that shit. Like, never would have guessed it. For back, and mind you, we're talking about when we were younger. So
yeah,
lyricism to me was on surface back then. So
yeah,
if it wasn't on the surface, I wasn't finna read too much into it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. And you ain't have no resources to look into.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You didn't have no internet to type in what he meant by this and
right. Just like everybody just found out, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know either. I figured he was talking about somebody.
Yeah.
But DMX Party
Up. Yeah. I was just finna say that shit.
I'm thinking he just talking about somebody in the hood or something. And then somebody, I'm watching a whole video about this shit.
Yeah.
About him corrupt going that far. I said,
I didn't even know that shit.
Never would have.
I didn't know DMX and Corrupt had beef, about Foster Brown.
Well, Corrupt had beef with a lot of people.
With a lot of people about
and
Foster
DMX
Brown.
was one of the ones that responded. You know what I'm saying?
That was apparently the lady who said that shit. That was apparently Corrupt.
Like ex girl or something, wasn't it? Like something like that. Yeah.
I think she got a baby with Corrupt.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was just like, I guess she knew about this shit. That shit crazy though. Like you never knew about it. They never said nothing about this shit when it came out.
Never.
You know what I'm saying?
Never.
That shit crazy, man. That's what I be saying. Like, but for him to do that shit, it's just like, so you just taking away from the verse, man. We all talking about how hard the verse was. He could be coming for the crown. He rapped so hard in that he could be the next in line for the crown. And he just like shout it.
Nah. Joey Badass. In them battles he did with all the West Coast rappers, he was going at them. So that's obvious. You can't take a verse. You're right, because now every time you hear a verse of somebody that can rap, you sitting there like, and you might hear one part, he's like, your eyes go like.
He could be talking about this rapper. Like, shout it.
But do you understand how mad I was when the dude was like, 21, Gun Salute, Biz Savage? I'm like, oh,
and he stopped the shit and just.
That line was just hard. It was like
I hate that shit right there.
How many 21 Savage flips have we heard?
Yeah,
I done heard so many verses using the 21 the Savage, and
it's obvious though. That's an obvious.
Wouldn't you? Flip. You know what I'm saying? But for a dude to be like, I don't know, he might be talking about 21 still cool with Drake. And this shit is so like,
fucking lame, man.
Like, oh my god.
See shit like that. That's that computer nerd shit, Shawty.
Yeah.
That's that computer nerd shit. Niggas sitting in that house just motherfucking, 21 didn't never come out and say nothing in support of the beef, so
exactly.
Solid, man.
It's just like, bro, chill out, man.
Like them
it's
niggas,
just a hard line, though.
Like
it's just like even the line where what Malice was like, if I had her, you had her, she never mattered.
Yeah.
Another nigga, you know, that sound like Drake because you know Drake be doing.
I seen a nigga talking about that. That's Kanye. He talking about Kanye on that.
Yeah, I seen that
like,
shit too.
Like, boy, y'all niggas just throwing shit at the wall, just hoping this shit, man.
How come y'all just can't take the lines and apply it to your own? That line right there, if I had her, you had her, she never mattered. That's the line most men need to take into account. But most of y'all niggas can't take that shit into account.
Yeah, like he putting you down. You know what I'm saying?
That's free game, Shawty.
It's just like my shit with that. It's just like, Shawty, we at a point now where we can't just listen to a song.
Yeah.
And just listen to it and just
to enjoy it.
And just, you know, that shit was hard.
Yeah.
Just because it was hard. It was hard because we got 5 beats, 5 lyrics. We fucking with
it. And just keep it moving.
And keep it.
Yeah.
Or if you get online, just say, man, that shit was hard. But them niggas snapped on that shit.
Now when the album come out and there's a Nas verse on it, everybody gonna be trying to, you talking about Jim? Or when's he talking about Jim? Ooh, that sound like it could be for Jim.
Like, all right, that sound like he talking about Jim. Nigga, just, y'all nigga, man, y'all stop. Hey, listen, man, stop all them damn breakdown. I'm sick of that shit.
Hey, film yourself enjoying the song.
Exactly.
That I'm cool with. Cause some of these niggas be making faces and that should be hilarious to me. Like certain lines, and niggas be like, hey, that one line, the Ace Trumpets were Pusha T was like, I'd show you how to move brick like Luigi or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something, whatever the line said. One dude just got up and walked off the chat.
What?
I said, bro, I felt the same way because the line was so hard. But I'm like, I'd rather see stuff like that.
Yeah, I like them type. I like them
that
type.
kind of reaction where you just like, bro, I feel you because I'm feeling the same way. I'd rather see that than a dude being like, bro, hey, you know, it's like, bro, shut the hell up.
That shit corny, man. But I told you, man, them niggas made so much money out of that beef that them niggas just like,
they can't stop now.
I gotta get me another check like this. You know what I'm saying?
It was a couple dudes. The only time I see them on the reaction channel is when Kendrick drop a verse.
Yeah.
They don't do no other reactions, but
no other reaction but that.
When Kendrick drop a verse, they doing it. I'm talking about they want it first. I'm like,
and you know that video gonna be 30 minutes long.
Oh
man, you know he could be talking about, you know, it was an ancient. It was some nigga shot a nigga. It was an ancient family called the Genevieve tribe. That were niggas just like shot. I'm not sitting here watching that bullshit.
Hey,
like
just like that line, Malice, ain't no more Neptune, complete Saturn. Nigga, these niggas took that shit. Now you know how the planets and Saturn is the father of Neptune.
Hey, listen, and when you going too far,
okay, Shawty, I get it.
Like when what that shit was, Shawty. It went on the Neptune. It was somebody else.
Yeah.
It was somebody else where the nigga broke that shit down. It was just like, Shawty.
Yeah,
like my nigga, like
Nah, I feel
you. It just ain't.
And then the comments be no better. Oh, the comments on some of the videos, you be like, oh my god,
Shawty.
Nah. He got it wrong because you got to remember back in '96, but it's like nigga, like, oh my god,
Shawty, please shut the fuck up, like. I just be that shit right there. It just fuck up. I'm telling you, have to just listen to this shit offline.
Yeah,
man. So it's just like if you don't, man, it take all the like the shit that we love growing up listening to music, Shawty.
Right.
You're riding around your song and your Western lane, just bumping that shit, just like and going in.
That's what I be thinking too. Sometimes like, man, shit was just better when it was on the surface level.
Yeah, like
some stuff, not everything. But some stuff is just better on the surface level.
When I was listening to 8 Ball, Shawty.
Yeah.
You can tell he was from a different time cut. He just It was just a hard verse, Shawty.
Yeah.
It was real lines in that motherfucker. You like, wow, that's some real shit.
You say
hard all the way through.
Just say what you got.
Then more than less.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just like, man, it's so much, especially with that community, the J. Cole community. I say the J. Cole community, but you know, J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake, Wale, them niggas like that.
This the new version of the hip hop nerd.
They done got to the scholar part. They done got to the scholar level of rap. Boy, these niggas just
the hip hop nerds, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, really, like listen to a nigga break down some J Electronica shit.
Oh,
man,
no.
Shawty, you'll be sitting there like, Shawty, what the fuck are these niggas?
He was one of the first people that I was like, I'm not going to ever watch a reaction.
So about Yaki and Nunaki. And nigga just like,
ever. Because he spit, man, J Electronica spit a verse on something, and I was like, I had to go on Wikipedia and Google. I was like,
man, he had a song with Jay-Z. The verse hard. Now, don't get me wrong, the verse hard, but it's just like, my nigga, come on, man.
Hey, that nigga speaking.
I ain't trying to do all that.
He rapped like he did that verse in the Stargate or something.
Yeah.
And if you're a nerd, you know what I'm talking about. Like,
on the top of down Mount Everest somewhere in the Indian style, just down.
J Electronica rap like he about to walk through a Stargate. He just walked out of the Stargate.
And it's just like they try to put Kendrick on that level. Like it's just like, nah, Kendrick ain't like at the Stargate level for like what he rapping about. Kendrick still kind of he's still like
what he's saying.
Yeah, he's still kind of like normal with his music.
I put J Electronica. The Lupe Fiasco went there for a second too. Lupe went to another planet for a minute.
But I talk about this shit all the time on the pod, Shawty. The nigga had a song about dinosaurs, Shawty.
Yeah,
but it was a metaphor for the old rappers, and we got to damn show love. We got to pay homage to the old people that came before us. But he broke it in the metaphor as dinosaurs. Hey, nigga just like Shawty.
It's still dope, but you already like
my nigga.
Like Nas had a song about aliens one time, and my homie was like, "Hey, you know what he talking about?" I'm sitting there like,
"Oh my gosh!"
I was sitting there just thinking like, "Yeah," and then my homie was like, "Nah, you gotta go." I was like, "Nah, I ain't doing that."
Nah.
And the nigga just talking about aliens. He talking about aliens.
When he said, "You know what he talking about?" Boy, you finna get in some bullshit, boy. You might want to get ready for some bullshit.
Yeah.
When niggas say, "Hey,"
and I'm
wondering what I'm talking about right there, right?
Yeah, I don't mind the nerd talk. Don't get it twisted. But I got a certain. It's a time limit.
Yeah, it get out of hand. You know when it's gonna get out of hand.
When we get to the nerd talk, I'm turning my stopwatch on. You got a timer, bro. Like,
I'm gonna tell you when it's time to stop, Sean. I'm gonna tell you now. When it's time to stop that higher mind shit. Niggas start bringing up them old scriptures in the Bible that nobody know about.
It's time to go.
Hey, boy, you heard about them Bible? Boy, you heard about them scriptures that ain't nobody heard about in the Bible? What they were talking about?
I'm
gonna holler at y'all, boy.
Yeah, whenever the book of Enoch pop up.
But we bring on the Enoch.
Boy, time to start calling
you.
Stuff.
You dealing with a real damn.
They start talking about Babylon and
man,
Joshua and all that. Yeah,
you dealing with a real damn shea butter, but real shea butter down.
We gonna chill on this one. You proving your point. I'm good.
Hey, listen, man. But last thing, man. How you feel about damn the Hawks, man? Hawk down traded for damn Porzingis, man. How you feel about that?
If you're keeping Trey, cool.
Yeah. They say they locked in.
Yeah, if you still shopping around trying to figure, I don't want to. It sounds good, but I'm still trying to figure out. Cause off season's a long off season, so like the draft coming. I heard the Brooklyn Nets got like 5 first-round picks.
Yeah.
God damn, bro, y'all.
They got our 22nd, 23rd, yeah.
I think they got like 8, 14, 20, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's just one thing you gotta wait to see. Like I said, if you keep him Trey, I think Kristaps is a nice piece. You just gotta hope he don't get hurt because he's
get hurt. Yeah, that's the thing.
He stay injured. You know what I'm saying?
That's my only thing with this shit. It was just like, he a good player when he healthy,
right?
But when he stay hurt a lot, son.
He can stretch the court. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like
7 foot.
Yeah, he's a post presence on the defensive end. If
That 7 foot everybody been talking about.
Yeah, so
the 7 footer right there.
But like I said, I'm kind of waiting to see what all they do. If they trade, they trade other pieces, get pieces. The real question is, where y'all at? Like, what is the goal? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you just trying to contend? Or like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So
I think they don't. To me personally, I think they don't build a good service, like a good competitive squad. Like, I think we should be at least 4th or 5th.
Yeah,
4th in the 3, 4, 5 range, especially if everybody stay healthy. If Jalen Johnson and Porzingis stay healthy.
Yeah,
I don't see no reason why we shouldn't be lead 4th or 5th. Cause it's just like, you got the firepower, you got defense, you got all that shit.
Yeah, just got to see. We
got to see what they doing with Big O. Like, you gonna trade them? You gonna put them on the bench? Like, Porzingis gonna be on. Cause see, I believe the best thing to do is keep Big O out there and let Porzingis come out the bench. Cause I don't know if you can bank on him being every game. You feel what I'm saying?
I agree.
So I think he needs to.
That's a scary 6 man to bring off the bench. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a crazy 6 man to bring off the
bench.
And the way
just defense stuff.
And the way Quinn ran his team, you know, the 6 man, it's just like LeVert. LeVert down was a 6 man, but technically he played the same amount of minutes that everybody else played.
Right.
You feel me? So I feel like Holmes can do the same thing. I feel like you put Porzingis on the bench. You don't have all that stress of him down staying healthy.
Right.
He can play certain minutes and then, you know what I'm saying, rest and shit like that. And I think that's the best thing to do it, Sean.
Yeah. I like I said, I'm just interested to see how they finish out the rest of the offseason. Because they could be getting him to trade him again. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no.
I don't see it. I see them building the team. Like, I see that starting 5. They building the team. That's a good solid team right there.
Like you said though, if it stay healthy. If it don't, you pretty much back square one in the season.
Yeah, but I mean, you say that with anybody, really.
Yeah, everybody. You know I mean, the way everybody injury prone now, so it's.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody dealing with the same thing, yeah. So,
but just like with Jason Tatum,
I forgot
Jason Tatum went down. That Boston team didn't even look the same.
Yeah, him and Halliburton gonna be out all next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that
Kyrie
shit.
Gonna be out till All-Star break.
Now you take Halliburton out that starting lineup. What that team look like?
What they look like in Game 7?
That's what I'm saying.
Competitive, but yeah.
They're a competitive team. They can win some games, but
mind you, the Pacers were getting their asses handed to them until the 4th quarter rolled around.
Yeah.
If you watch a lot of them games during the playoffs, they would get their asses handed to them until the
blister, boy.
They would catch fire 4th quarter,
Yeah.
Or in the 3rd quarter, but I'm like, you can't keep doing that, y'all.
It ain't. Your look
That's
gonna
not
run out.
Sustainable, y'all. Like,
gonna run out, y'all.
Yeah, like granted, it would have been interesting if Halliburton didn't get hurt in that Game 7.
Yeah,
to see what would have happened, but
he still won 100% though. Like like
and a lot of them,
yes, but he went like he really out there on one leg basically anyway. So it just like
right.
But I back on the Hawk, man. I feel like with this pick we get, we draft the draft pick we get. I think that's building up. You building up a strong roster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, I'm just kind of like
on the fence.
We'll see. It's
what you on the fence? You talking about you on the fence about Porzingis or just the team?
Just the whole thing. Like just the whole thing.
How you feel about the trade shit? You feel like he gonna get traded?
I don't want him to. If I'm being honest, I don't want him to.
I don't want him to either. But do you think he gonna get traded?
No, only because I still don't think you're going to get what you want to get for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're going to get anything that's better than having him here.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like what he do on this team, the way the team is built, I don't think he want to go nowhere. Like, I think
absolutely
they really just built around him for real. Like, this is really how you build around Shaw. Like,
right.
You got a defensive. You got a nigga on the other side is a all-world defensive nigga.
Right.
You got a 7-footer. If he coming on the bench, basically you got 2 centers out there. You got one center that's smaller center, but he can run with them. He can run with Trey, and then you got a taller receiver that you can now slow down and down. You're gonna run it down half court with. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So if he
go ahead.
If he leave, if he, I just don't see them trading him because just like you said, I don't see them getting what they think they deserve for the nigga.
Yeah, you're not going to get anything better than having him here.
Because if you try to trade him for picks, it's like, okay, what you gonna do in the future? Then you're gonna have a super young team.
Right, and what you gonna stockpile picks for? Because the draft is not like the NFL where you can stockpile picks and find starters. And of course, NFL got more players, but I get it. But the NBA, you got to hit on every single draft pick.
Yeah.
You got to hit on all of them. It ain't no just, well, we got one and we missed on this one. No, you got to hit on all of them. So, like, you can't miss in the draft. Like,
that shit'll fuck your shit up for the next.
That's why so many NBA teams, that's why so many NBA teams suck. You got to hit. You got to hit. You know what I'm saying? So
you got to, Sean.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm just wondering what the front office, like, what's the. I'm just waiting to see. You know what I'm saying? Before I really get that opinion, I'm waiting to see. I like the trade of what it could be.
Yeah.
But I just know it's not over with. Like, I'm like, something else is. I just feel like something else coming. I just don't know what. You know
there's definitely something else coming because they said for the Dejounte shit, we still got a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can trade just off with the trade. So they still gonna be that trade. I think they still gonna get like 1 or 2 people, but I feel like Trey locked in. I think they're the team we rolling with.
Right.
Look like a good team to me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying they can't compete with what they have now. Just if this is the team we roll into the season with, cool.
Yeah.
But I just think something's going. I don't know what though. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what they do.
I still see them keep on adding, and you know what I'm saying. And they might subtract. You know what I'm saying. But
that's what I'm concerned about. What are they going to subtract? Okay, if you're just gonna add to what we got, hey, great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm banking on them, just adding to some more shit. You feel what I'm saying?
But we'll see, man.
We'll definitely see, man. But yeah, man. And we covered everything on my list, man.
Hey, man, you good, bro? It's been an interesting one, man. Hey, for y'all, Houdini had a song called "Friends." I heard y'all to go listen to it, man.
Yeah. More definitely.
Go listen to it.
Y'all definitely go listen to this shit, cause boy.
Wow,
like that y'all riding around with them folks ain't really in corner, man. So
wild out here, man.
Listen, man. That been the episode, man. We'll be down. Holla at y'all.
Y'all
be
easy.
And down. Stay down.
Hell yeah.
Whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it's the best thing going today.